I gotta change that, but I'll do that at a later date. Um, Let me see. Um, okay. And I need to look at the. Let's see. All right. It's taking a small second. I don't want to have an echo. Okay, hold on. That's down. That's perfect. That's down. All right, just went live. I want to give everybody a minute, and I was trying to make sure I can do this really quick. I think YouTube will stop it though. I'm playing music. Not YouTube, but the other one will stop it. But we'll see. We'll see. All right. And I'm going to put each one of these on here. Let me download this. I don't think anybody is here yet. I'm not really worried. I'm going to let this ride out because I don't think nobody. That's the one actually. This one. And this. And this. I hope these can be seen. I have all those up. All right, no, nobody's on any of these right now as we are getting everything set up. Hold on. Okay. All right, so what I want to do is actually I want to put up here some other looks, some other things really fast. All right, all right, all right. I do want to talk about the CEO thing. I'm not going to say that yet because I'm running so behind. I am okay with everybody not being in here right away. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it, y'all. I need a minute because I was not quite ready. Since I ain't got nobody in here yet, this is perfect. Are you done, Julia? Can you bring my energy drink, Sweet Pea, on the side of the refrigerator door? I got some time. Nobody is in here yet. They probably are gonna forget that this is even supposed to be alive. So I'm gonna just talk to myself, and whoever comes across it and catches it will get it. But we're gonna give it a minute. Hold on, let me do something else. All right, we're gonna get ready and set up for. Let's get set up for 444. I'm gonna have to share this. This is my fault because I thought I was gonna be like absolutely ready, but I am not absolutely ready. Not like I thought I was gonna be. So hold on. I'm on my downloads. I am. I just don't understand where my other ones are. Oh, I hate when I do this. I hate when this happens. Well, about 5 minutes in, I'm gonna give it another 5 minutes. Then I'll make my post and I'm live, and then I'll wait another 5 minutes. If people don't show up, I'm gonna end my live. I got other shit I can be doing right now, making my money over trying to help people who don't want to show up. So I'm just gonna sit here a little bit, just for a hot second, and then I'm out. Oh, I think it does pop me up over there, huh? Okay, let me go check. I think it does put me in here. Okay. Okay. I'm still trying to get this up here. I don't know what happened to the original one. That's kind of pissing me off. Mm, no, that's not the one either. And this is my fault because I didn't put this up like I needed to put it up. I was doing something else and I didn't put it in the right place. That's my bad. Because now I can't find what I'm looking for you guys. I did want to go over the creating elements thing, but I think I might wait on doing the creating elements. I want to see how many people come into the live. So as people are coming in, guys, I'm just giving people a few minutes for one or two. You guys that may be in here, just know I'm only giving people a few minutes to come in, and I'm about to pull something up for you guys. Oh, excuse me, that are here. Because we are about to go over the Facebook changes. We're also going to go over some craft things that some of you guys may want to know, those that are using social media, how this can help. And then we're going to go into some great things that you guys should invest in that are free and some that cost, but I promise you it's not going to cost you more than it should. Okay. But give me a second here. If you want to leave and come back, I absolutely understand. I am giving people time to come in here because people should have had this on the reminder, especially if you're in the Boss Baddies community. I shouldn't have to say it. You guys should have gotten the reminder. Like, so yeah. And again, I'm not gonna chase people to get money. I'm not about to keep chasing people for y'all to make money. You don't want to stick around, you don't want to find out this tea that I'm giving for free. That's fine with me. So I'm not chasing nobody to get no money. But I am going to give it a few more minutes to allow some more people to join in. If enough numbers do not join in right now, I will just do a recording. It will be on my YouTube channel and y'all can follow it from there. Um, Simply because I can get off a line and not waste 2 hours in my day where I can make at least $400 in 2 hours. So I'm doing this for free, baby. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But we're gonna give folks a minute. Coach don't like to be mean. Like I don't care about folks getting information. I want folks to get information. So I will stick around for just a second longer because I do need to pull up two things that I feel like y'all need. This is crazy though because I don't understand where I did. Oh, you know what? It might have been in this. Mm, it's not this, and it's crazy because I cannot find it. This one. The thing is, I think everybody's going into the Discord. They're going into the Discord over this coming over here. Okay. I'm so hard. Oh, look, my system made a post and everything. Oh, that's my fingers. I know that was a lot. Okay, but I feel bad. Let me get off of this one here. I feel bad though. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, because I just lost. I lost my the main topic of the subject tonight. I don't know what I did with it, where I put it. That's not good. That is not good at all, coach. Like, what are you doing? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I should go over the 5 rule challenge again. I don't understand what I did with it though. My God, I feel so bad right now. Um, and I feel like this be naming it stuff that I don't want it to name it, and then I don't go back and change it. Still nobody in here. Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm doing this so crazy because they literally have a new thing on here. This is where it is. Okay. I'm just throwing off on where the hell this went. And it actually came up to, okay. So I'm going to put this up because what I want to do is actually do all of those images. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's what I want to do here. All right, I'll give a few more minutes. I see my good sis did go and tag everybody, letting them know. So I'll give it a few more minutes. If people aren't here, I said I'm gonna move on, baby, because I can make some money real quick doing a few other things. Try to get to it. I got my energy up. Um, how do I use somebody's post in here? I think that's weird. You can't reshare the post. Hmm. Um, okay. All right, I'm gonna give it. I'm lost 15 minutes sitting here waiting already. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna end the live, and this is why I don't do lives often. I don't got time. Y'all wasting. I'm losing money just sitting here about to give y'all some tea, and folks ain't showing up. I'm wasting money. I could be making money right now. The fuck. Okay. Let me see. Let me check all the areas. Okay. So I'm not just looking in one area. If you are here, if you are seeing me live and you're on one of the platforms, which can be TikTok, which can be our YouTube channel, which can be our Boss Baddies in Motion Facebook group. If you're on any of those, please by all means give me a one. Type a one. You ain't got to type nothing long, nothing strong. Just give me a one. So I know that folks is in here because I know my patience get thin and it's thin right now. I'm about to rex to go. I got some other shit to do. Let me see. And then I don't even know why this keeps doing this. Like, I'll be jumping to be here on time, y'all. And I promise you, life be playing games with me. Let me see. All right, this says that I'm live. Hold on. All right, because I don't want to. Okay. I see some people here on the good. Okay, on the YouTube channel, folks is here. I don't even know why I be studying this TikTok channel. Let me put that shit down. TikTok is whack as hell to me. Ask me. But we are going to talk about that because there is money to be made on TikTok. But I'm going to talk to y'all about why you don't need to make TikTok a big ass focus. Because the IQ levels for TikTok, baby. I'm sorry. I've been watching something. I've been doing this weird study, and I've been using my girls to help me do so. So I've been peeping something. I'm not trying to be cruel, but the IQ level for TikTok is very, very, very low. So if you're like, I'm on TikTok, coach, and I've been posting and posting, it's not happening. If you posting anything of substance, baby, you ain't gonna get the attention you need. You gotta do dumb shit all day long on TikTok. Okay. If you ain't dumb, it's gotta be degrading. You gotta be one or the other, if not both. Which if you gotta degrade yourself, that's dumb as hell too. Um, I don't know. It's not on Facebook. Well, it's on the YouTube channel. And it's on the TikTok channel. It's on 3 other places. Um, Let me see what else. What we want to do? Okay, I'm about to get into this really quick because I don't really want to be on this all night long. I really do have some things to do, so I can go ahead and make some extra change. So let me go ahead and discuss this. Hold on, y'all. Let me discuss this with y'all real quick. Hey. I hope everybody is doing good. I hope you guys have had a beautiful weekend and y'all are getting ready for this week. Okay, this week is the second week of June, and you may have seen some changes going on in social media over the past few weeks. Actually, wait, hold up. Let me fall back. For anybody that's new here. Hi, I'm Coach Brazyl. No, I'm not on cam yet. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I've been trying to set it up, but I was trying to make sure that I was in all the right places. And so, with that being said, I didn't get my camera set up. I'm actually holding it in my hand. So y'all not gonna see me on camera right now, but that's okay because you're not here to see me. You're here to get some tea. And I do want to drop some tea to y'all about some changes going on with Facebook. I did lose about 20 minutes trying to figure out where everybody was. But what I do want to discuss on here is the changes that's going on Facebook. And let's discuss if it's really worth trying to monetize on Facebook. And I'm going to start off by telling you this answer straight up right now, just immediately. To me, and other people are going to probably tell you yes, but to me, the answer is hell no. I'm just being straight up honest with y'all. It's not worth it. Doing that is like having a second damn job. It's not worth it because you have to put in more hours that you're not getting paid for. But is it worth it posting on Facebook? Yes, it is. But there is a change that is coming about with Facebook. And if you don't know, we're about to go over it really, really quick. Okay. So hold on. Let me pull this up for y'all. Because I know y'all see the screen here where I say Facebook is changing. Is it for the good or the bad? The algorithms are definitely changing. You guys should be able to see that. You may be like, I'm getting stuff that I'm not used to getting. I'm gonna tell y'all this off top. When you're getting stuff that you're not used to getting, deny it. Like that, go to the top and let it know. Swipe it away. Tell it that you don't want to see it so that you can get your algorithm to go right. Facebook is pushing a lot of ads on there because their thing is that they want people to be pushing um their content to build an audience, but it's not for you. It's for Facebook. Facebook needs you guys to push more people to Facebook. And I would usually be like, okay, I get it. That makes sense. I'm the same thing when it comes to our group. I feel like the more people, the more you guys talk about our group, the more you guys share our location, let people know they can come. It brings more numbers. That means we can offer more. We're helping more people. But here's the thing with Facebook, they don't give a shit about you helping nobody and none of that. They doing that because, again, they are pushing more ads. And of course, you already know Meta AI is already tracking everything that we're looking at and we're watching. You know, if you're on your phone, if you're using Google, if you're using Safari, if you're using any of them goddamn things, they are paying attention to that. And this is why when you go on Facebook, you're like, damn, I was just looking at that machine or that product or that outfit, and now it's popping up. Yeah, it's going to keep popping up. And there's really, honestly, no way to stop that shit. I've asked every IT tech guru that I know that's in this world. Y'all know, those who know me know I know a lot of people that work within freaking Microsoft and OpenAI and a couple other places. This is how I got some tea on the data centers that are going on. Like there's literally a data center being built right now in our community, and they try to slick past us on this and anonymously voted on it. But I had got word about this a couple months ago. I just didn't know who to talk to, and it just so happened this lady pops up on my thing talking about it. And so then I sent her the information I had. So now me and her been in contact, and now she got a whole rally of folks that I didn't know. It's like about a good 1,500 folks that's like, hell no, we not allowing this. So again, this is because I got information from folks that was giving me tea. I don't think they can. I don't know if they're gonna get in trouble for it, but it doesn't matter. I won't be spilling their names. But again, the whole thing is it's not going away. They're going to keep watching us. They're going to keep knowing how we moving, when we moving, what we moving with, et cetera, et cetera. Why? Because this is not about our win when it comes to these social media platforms. This is absolutely and without a doubt about their win. Okay. This is about how they're trying to win, how they're trying to make money off of us. So is Facebook changing? Yes, indeed it is. Is there a way for you to win around this change? Yes, indeed it is. The first part that is going to be consistency. That's what anything and everything. I have talked to you all about this numerous times. If you like, no, you haven't, girl, I don't even know you. This is my first time. Hi, I'm Coach Brazyl. I've talked to everybody about this type of shit numerous times. This is why I think I get annoyed when you guys jump on the bandwagon of somebody that tells you they're going to show you how they made their first 6 figures and shit like that. Da, 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 da. I think it's always weird because most of the time they talk about the first 6 figures they made 6 years ago, 2 years ago, 10 years ago, maybe a year ago, but you're going to have to show me, honey. Because I know how bad our economy has been plummeting down, that small businesses are not really kicking 6 figures. I don't give a shit what they're talking to you about. Are they getting close to it? Possibly, but they're not really doing that. And the people that wants to sell you this whole, I can show you how to get to 6 figures, are fucking lying. They're lying. They are probably getting to 6 figures, though. They are. Because they find the suckers like, well, I don't mean to call you a sucker, but they're finding people like you guys that are very desperate to getting your business off the ground for it to grow, for it to blossom, for it to do big things. So with that being said, of course, they're making 6 figures because they are legitimately utilizing you guys to go ahead and sell the concept that they can get you to those high dollars, those high key ticket dollars. And the thing is, that's not plausible. Everything keeps changing week by week. It's impossible for one person to tell you something that worked for them 3 years ago, 5 years ago, and it works now. I realized that as somebody that's coaching, I lost my way with this a little bit in the past 2 years because I realized I got into showing you guys like how I would do this type of craft or how I would use AI for this and da 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 da, to where the truth of the matter is what I'm showing you guys is how I use certain tools from years ago, and a lot of that shit has changed. And I realized, well, I got to get back to showing you guys how to keep your business visible, how to keep your business being seen, how to keep you active with your own business. Because again, social media platforms such as Facebook is changing. And like I said, one of the things you'll notice is that algorithm is changing. It's changing quite a bit. Your reach and your impact engagement is changing. You might show, okay, so this is what I always get. I always get like a post I'll make will have thousands of views, but not a single fucking engagement. Not a single, because they may not be, these thousands of view people may not be interested in what I'm talking about because they're getting my stuff on their algorithm and they don't want it. So it's like the people who don't even, that's not even interested in my stuff is seeing my stuff over the people that would be interested. And that could be possibly going on with your brand, your business right now today. People that are seeing your stuff, they're viewing it by accident because it pops up on their feed. And with Facebook, here's the tip. If somebody sees your thing long enough to read the caption, which gives it about 10, 15 seconds, it's considered a view. It's considered a view automatically. Now, what sucks is for something to be considered a view, but then at the same time gets no engagement, because that's how Facebook is really notating you. You can have maybe 3 damn followers, but if you got 3 followers, but you got 5,000 people that always engage, they like, they comment, share your stuff, they're going to pay attention to that. Even with you only having 3 followers, there are people on Facebook that's got 10,000, 30,000, 150,000, 200K followers, but they ain't making no money because they're still not getting engagement. They get a lot of views, but not engagement. This is the reason why I did the 90-day challenge that most of you guys flopped out on. Like, y'all flopped out on the second fucking month. I thought, damn, y'all really is that? Y'all not gonna try just a little? I don't know how I can really give you a boss baddie tag and you ain't even got the strength to be boss enough to stick with something for 90 days. Most of you guys dropped and failed at that shit. Y'all gave up like within the first 30 days because it probably felt like a lot of work to do, which is crazy, because even on our YouTube channel, I clear as day show you guys an automation system that has a one-time payment that can help you put your content together for 2 years straight. But did most of y'all sign up? Hell no. Even now, myself and my partner Felicia, we have talked about giving away subscriptions. I know right now I'm doing 2 subscriptions. I think at some point Felicia is going to be posting her giveaways to this subscription, and y'all not even participating and engaging. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all make me want to pull out my lace frontal, and I'm not even wearing a lace frontal. But y'all make me want to snatch it back, because I don't understand. You guys are getting an opportunity to get information, and we're giving you resources that we're willing to pay for. We just want you to participate and engage, because the purpose of engaging is so that as you engage, you're picking up knowledge that ends up embedding itself within you. And then you're able to utilize that on your social media platforms and et cetera, et cetera. But my good old people, y'all never want to stick to the grind. You never do, because if it's not quick enough, it's not fast enough, and if it's not what you think is going to happen right away with a quick turnaround, you will immediately jump off of it. Like, the patience shit isn't there. And that's because you guys have people telling you that and I'm going to bring this up. I'm going to bring this up probably all the time, because you guys are always involving yourself with people that are telling you they can show you how to make quick money. And there's no such thing as quick money, because if the fuck it was, we would not be in the economic crisis that we are in now. And we are in an economic crisis. So if you are a small business, which most of you guys watching this, the 1, 2, or 3 of you that are, you are most likely a small business. Small business means you're not even taking 5K a month. I see people in our group that be like, oh, I'm doing orders. And I don't be wanting to be trifling and nasty and rude, but it does make me want to say, how much is your order going to tap you out for the month? And I guarantee you it'll be less than 3,000. So they're still considered not even just small business, but damn near startup businesses, because you still not even tapping the government threshold of 5,000 a month. And a lot of times that's because where you're posting on your social medias, the people that should be seeing your brand and your services are not seeing your brand, nor are they seeing your services. So they have no idea that you are this great product, or you're this great coach, or you have this great service to help them with their website, to help them making videos, all this shit, because the algorithm with Facebook and a lot of other social platforms is changing. It's changing rapidly before your eyes. And y'all probably, a lot of y'all are not going to even listen to me. Y'all going to be like, this girl don't know what the fuck she talking about. If you go to my page right now, you will see that I probably have like, I don't know. I think they took it down. I think they took it down to just friends and family that I know. And I'm gonna be real, I don't even think all of those are friends or family. But I ended up getting like literally from the beginning of this year, I went from my little 170 and ended up getting a little bit over 1,000. But then Facebook decided they wanted to say I did something wrong, and they put me in jail. And they didn't just put put me in jail. They demonetized me and they took away my goddamn followers. And that pissed me off. Why? Because I put in so much work. So much work. I did the work that Facebook asked for. I posted every day. I posted consistently. I engaged with the people who engaged in my stuff. I engaged with other people on their things. I did the work. I literally had a second, third job. I was working every day because this content game is a job. And I was doing it every goddamn day. So to take that from me pissed me off. And that's what made me say, what is the benefit of really doing this with Facebook? And that's why I started digging and looking and digging and looking. And that's when I started realizing, oh, there's some serious changes. Because I started paying attention to what people were saying, how people felt about what they were doing on Facebook, how people seen what was going on with their audience and their engagement. I started realizing something ain't fitting right. It's not making sense. And that's when I started realizing, oh, well, duh, we have become social slaves. I do apologize to anybody that's Black on here. I'm a Black woman myself. So if that makes you, that triggers you a little bit, I do apologize. But I'm just being 100. We became social slaves for these social media spots. And they're dingling shiny shit in front of us. And the reason why they're dingling it in front of us, because there's so many influencers that was making money when this first really was a thing, when it was a big thing. But if you pay attention, there's a lot of influencers that are now out there getting jobs. And instead of them spending time making silly videos or trying to convince you to buy shit like that, they're literally sitting on TikTok and IG begging for money now. See, that's not the same as being an influencer trying to get you to get into a brand, because now there's brand companies that are not out there racing to get these influencers for brand deals. I mean, why should they? There's literally fucking AI out there now. I got AI. Why do I need to go pay you? You want me to pay you tens of thousands of dollars and give you my product when I can literally make a natural, realistic AI person, and I can actually embed my products within those videos and have that person doing everything, and I never once have to pay a fucking dime. And that's becoming a bigger and a bigger and a bigger thing. But I would also say a lot of companies are getting very smart, and they're saying, well, listen, we really don't want to take the time, because we still would have to hire somebody to go ahead and create that person and then put together the content and stuff, because there's still pieces to it. Don't let them get you scared and have you believing that it's so easy that they can just make a character, and that character will become an influencer. And that influencer is just going to be making these videos. Somebody still has to make the goddamn videos, post the videos, market the videos, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So there are a lot of brands and companies that are still looking for people that got AI influencers or characters that are building momentum with their social media that they will use. But I'm going to be real with you. They're not searching that high. Not when they figure, well, we also could just pay somebody to do a character in the background. There's actually several brands that will pay you to make a character and market and promote their brand. But we're not talking about them, right? We're talking about you. We're talking about your brand, your small business that still is not capping $5K a month. And you're trying to figure out, how do you do this? Because every day you are marketing and you are promoting from what you think. The problem is, again, like it says here on this flyer, that Facebook has now started changing the algorithm, and they're changing the reach, the impact that you would get, because the people that are seeing your shit are people that's not really interested in it. So they might sit on it long enough to read your caption, but they're scrolling by. They're not engaging. Then they changed their monetization. I think I did a live about a month or two ago, and I told you guys how Facebook got that whole, what was it? It was new creators. It was that new creator challenge campaign or whatever, which was bullshit, because a new creator won't have 100K followers. That's not a new creator. That's somebody that's been creating for at least a year plus. New creators is somebody that just started their page within 30 days, maybe 90 days, and they barely got 1,000, maybe 5,000 followers. That's not what that program was for. They specifically wanted people who maximized out at least 50K plus in followers. So again, it was a fake thing. But what they did is they got you to be silly enough to turn into a social media slave. And then you were posting content and posting content. I done asked a lot of people who did that shit. Not one person I asked, and I swear to you on my seed, on my child, I asked at least 20 people, and not one person made a single dime, not even 5 cents doing that campaign. And then they only limited the campaign for like 90 days. I think it was like maybe even less than that. It's all a setup, because what those people did is they spent time trying to get people from all their other social platforms to follow them on Facebook too and like their stuff. And all you did was bring them to Facebook so Facebook can put in their face a bunch of fucking ads that most people don't want to see. But that's what Facebook does. That's what most of these social medias do. And the thing is, we have to start learning how to utilize these social medias to our benefits for the win, because they're going to play in our face. These are big wigs that got millions and thousands and millions of dollars. They can do this all day long. You, I, me, several of us, we don't got millions and thousands of dollars. I got good money, but even still, like, damn. The type of money that you really would have to put in to be absolutely seen right off bat, right away, is the type of money that most of us don't have yet. But can you get to it? Yes. Will I tell you you can do it in 90 days or 60 days or 6 months? Hell no. Nah. Because anything I show you tonight can turn around and be different by Wednesday, Friday, next week. There are so many, for those who are in the Boss Baddies Facebook group, and so many times I have shown you guys some stuff, right? And I'm like, oh my God, check this out. It's this new platform. Let's get into it. Hey, and we do it, and we're having fun for a little bit, because most of the time you guys wander off. Y'all are some wandering ass people, boy, I swear to God. But most of the time you guys wander off, which is fine, because I'll end up realizing, well, damn, they got a whole new platform that we could be using. Or they changed something about the platform that took it from being really, really great to now it's kind of like it sucks. But again, there's always ways around those things. But I also don't believe in the whole idea of telling people that, you know what, I can show you how to make thousands of dollars in 6 months. No, I can't. I can show you different platforms and different resources that you can utilize. And if you stay focused, you stay on your grind, and you stay consistent, yes, a miracle can break through. You can get that viral video, that viral post, that viral moment. You can. But here's the thing. You want to make sure that you're not spending all your time and energy investing in these platforms that are just going to play you at the end of the day. And I know y'all probably like, why you keep saying play us? Because they are. You're spending all day long engaging and posting, engaging, and the right people are not seeing your stuff. Their monetization is different now. See, Facebook has now decided to do this subscription thing. A lot of y'all may not know that, but they're about to change over to a whole subscription, meaning your profile page will remain free as it is for just your regular old social media staying around, because let's be for real, they don't want y'all to leave the fucking platform. They want you to stay. So they're going to keep the free page. You can make 1,000 of those as long as you stay, so that your page can constantly get these ads that we're going to keep throwing in your face. They're going to do that, right? They're going to do that. That's their whole goal. Okay. You are the mule that they're using. All right. And then you're also the slave, the social media slave that they're using to bring people in. It's just like when I tell people about joining third-party marketplaces. And I know this sounds crazy because we're about to drop our marketplace, right, for Boss Baddies. The difference is our marketplace is only going to have a monthly fee, and then everything else is yours. And that's a different topic for a different live. But most and on our marketplaces, we're trying to set it up to where your competitors on there, you guys aren't going to be competing on each other every time a consumer comes to your page and they can see your shit on the side. I bring that up because that's the shit that Etsy, Shopify, like all these like third party places, Amazon, that's what they do. See, you sign up for them, you pay them a monthly fee, plus you pay them a fee for every single time that you make a transaction, right? You do that every time. But what happens is, if I come to your page, because I seen your marketing, I seen your posts that you put on your social media. If I come to your page and I'm like, oh, okay, I clicked on it because she had this really cute sweater and I loved what it looked like. And now I'm looking at your stuff. But as I'm looking at your stuff on the side, it's telling me other people who have the same things in common, or where it says you may also like. And it's like, damn, I'm not paying you a monthly fee plus part of my money for you to keep telling about the chick next door. The fuck is that? And a lot of people, y'all don't see it that way because you're just like, no, it's so much traffic that comes to Etsy and that comes to Shopify. Yes, it's so much traffic that comes there and they see your competitors underneath your own store. And wait, let's not stop there, because not only is it they see your competitors from Sally and Chris and Jennifer and all them that got similar shit as you, but those same platforms that you give a monthly payment to, that you also pay out your pocket to, that they take a piece of whatever anytime you make a sale, they're also competing with you because they got several stores set up. Etsy has about, I think the last time I checked that I knew of for sure, they had 20 categorized specific type of stores on there. that are Etsy owned. So Etsy will post their images. They're not private people like us, small business owners. Shopify does the same thing, and I think Shopify has over 100 category stores on there that are actually Shopify stores. Okay, so they're competing with you. Be for real. They most likely are putting their stores up there first, next to your competitors, anyways. So when I tell you guys all the time, like, why do a third party marketplace when you could just market your own website? You can spend the time marketing your own website, but most of you guys, again, I'm gonna keep talking this big shit because this is what y'all do. And if I don't call it out, y'all gonna keep doing it. And I call it out right now because I'm hoping that one day it'll register like, damn, Coach Brazyl was right. I'm hoping. I've been doing this with a lot of y'all for the last 3 years and it still ain't fucking registered, but I'm hoping soon it will. But I'm hoping that you guys will realize, yep, I should just be marketing, promoting my website that has all of my stuff on there because I'm already spending the money to pay for ads. I'm already spending my time that I'm investing in making posts on my social media, paying for ad campaigns on Facebook, IG, and TikTok. So I might as well be doing that and leading them to my website where there's no other competition there. On my website where I probably can list more items. Now, let me also go back, and this is going to be a different live I'm going to do it. And in that live, I'm going to share more. But I am a big believer that you should have an Etsy or maybe even a Shopify. But that should be like your low budget store. And I will explain that in the live that I'm going to do. And I'm going to show you guys how to have those low budget stores that still converts them over to your website. And I'm going to explain that all in another live. So I want you to understand, I'm not absolutely saying don't have them, but I am saying stop putting all your eggs inside them buckets with those marketplaces. And it's the same about Facebook, IG, and TikTok. Sorry, TikTok, I know I'm live on your shit, but I got to be real. People got to stop investing all that time trying to get money off of them. TikTok has so many goddamn campaigns on making money. And a lot of people end up only making maybe $10, maybe. And I think that's far-fetched. That's far-fetched. I think that might be a little far-fetched. I think it's been a long time since a lot of people have been making that type of money on TikTok. Influencers that were making thousands of dollars are literally talking about the fact that they're going broke. They got to get jobs. They're on social media begging for money, not trying to influence you to sign up with brands and buy all these things because that shit ain't working. Because Katie, that's been top influencer for a whole year, is selling the same goddamn waist trainer as Felicia and Tasha. And they all kind of doing the same type of goddamn social media shit. So now I got mad options because what I don't think brands or even influencers thought about is if I go to 20 motherfucking people and ask them all to promote my same product, I'm giving my consumers several different options, which means 2 of y'all out of the 20 people are going to be the only ones to actually make money, depending on how active, how consistent you are, how much people really even like the character you are. And the other 18 of y'all are going to be losing. You're going to be just putting in hours and hours and hours and hours of content and making nothing back. Because social media start to change. And people's attention span, we all know that shit drops like nothing. It drops quick, it drops fast, it drops heavy. So you got to be careful. Right? You got to be absolutely careful. And with Facebook, there are changes coming. You see it now. You see your algorithm being different. You're getting a lot of shit that you don't want to see. You're getting a lot of ads because they're trying to push you to spend money because they're not really trying to help you make money. I need y'all to understand that. The trick is to make all these campaigns that have you thinking, we're trying to give y'all money, G. All you got to do is post all day, every day. Don't eat, don't sleep, don't feed your kids, don't have sex, forget your partner, don't go to school, drop your job, stay at home and push content on our social medias all day. And at some point we might give you $5. Yeah. And that's what y'all end up doing all day long to make money off of a social media platform that's probably not going to pay you shit. If the top influencers with the biggest numbers are not getting paid that much, what in the hell makes you think they really about to pay you? So instead, y'all have to learn to start using these social medias in different ways. It should be only about you marketing, promoting your brand, your business, you. That's it. Don't focus on trying to make the money anymore. Don't focus on trying to get enough engagements and views so that you can get monetized by them. Throw that shit in the water. All those people telling you, let me show you how to monetize your Facebook. I can show you how your TikTok can make 100K. Man, I just saw one today. That's what made me, for those that's in the social, in our Boss Betty group, that's what made me post the post I put in our Boss Betty group about the $300 group on school that people are paying, because two, and I'm not putting nobody on blast, I promise you, but two of our members in our group are in this group. And what's crazy is one of them, this I seen this post where the girl is like, I'm going to show you how to turn your social media into a paycheck. And mind you, I got posts too about turning your TikTok into a paycheck, turning your Facebook into a paycheck. I do. And I definitely talk about being consistent, doing get readies with me, this, that, the other. But if you actually would follow me in some of the things I do, I'm telling y'all to do this, but with your brand. Not about necessarily trying to win money by monetization with them. But I know that what's going to draw you in, because everybody is so wanting to hurry up and make money, get a couple of dollars by posting a bunch of shit. Because y'all, for some reason, in your crazy ass mind, are not paying attention to how the world is changing. Our social media is changing. People's attention span is changing. That is not how the hell you're going to make money. How you're going to make money is through your brand. What product do you have? What service do you have? What do you have that makes a absolute change or a help for people in what they're doing in their life? What do you have? Not me watching you do silly shit all day. But again, like I said, TikTok is a different place too. TikTok has come into a space that I realize that that's for low IQ. And I'm sorry to TikTok people that are like, did you just call me low IQ? Hey, babe, I'm not going to hold your hand when I say this, because I don't like touching people. But I'm going to say just this. Yes, homegirl. I'm literally telling you, you got low fucking IQ. Because when I scroll through TikTok, I realize what I'm scrolling through and what I see. And I done changed all the different things. I done went and looked at all kind of different stuff. A majority of time is nothing but just silly, unnecessary shit. But people like being entertained. So I don't mind it. I just need y'all to understand that most of the time, that's not where you're going to build the audience for you to monetize with on the social media. Now, do I believe this is where you can build acknowledgement about your brand if you're consistent? Yes. But take out the idea of trying to monetize and make money on these social medias. Stop hoping that you get a paycheck from Facebook, IG, TikTok, Snap, and all that shit. Kill that noise. That's some shit y'all need to throw in the garbage and stop doing that. Y'all need to focus on putting your brand out there. Let your brand be seen. Let your brand be discovered. Stop doing shit for them. Y'all are literally getting pimped out. Like this is a whole different type of pimping. This is a whole different type of pimping. They got y'all out there in them streets late at night, early in the morning. Y'all like, hey, what's up? I do something strange for a little change. Because that's what the most of y'all are doing. Y'all doing some strange shit for some change, and y'all barely getting any change. That's what's really killing me. Y'all are barely getting any change. But y'all are willing to do the weirdest shit in hopes that you get a paycheck out of it. Instead of saying, you know what, I'm worth so much freaking more than this. I got a brand, a service, a product out there that I should be showing. I got knowledge that I can be sharing that helps people. That's what you should be focusing on, not the monetization of these platforms. I'm asking you guys, I'm damn near begging you guys to erase that as a concept. Stop following the people that keep telling you they can show you how to get 100K followers from all these content things. No, when my post that I got about make money on TikTok, you might see me on Lemonade about it. You might see me on the Facebook. You might even see me make a comment in our Discord about it. I'm telling you, I'm doing that because I know it's going to grab your attention. But what I'm going to end up showing you is how to make your brand the content, your brand the subject, your brand the conversation. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to build. If you're doing it with me, you're doing it with somebody else, they just gonna take your goddamn money and tell you do a whole lot of shit that's never gonna get any recognition. You're gonna be working morning, noon, and night. Like I said, you're gonna be a social media streetwalker. That's what you are. You're selling your soul for big wig goddamn app owners that are making money, whether you do this or not. But they're mostly making money because you are bringing attention to their platform and they not paying you. How long y'all gonna keep working for free? When half of you guys are worried about your mortgage, your rent, your kids' tuition, maybe you need better health insurance, maybe you want to get a better car. You got a lot of other real life shit to worry about. And instead of you trying to figure out how to use your real life businesses and brand to get you what you need profitably so that you can go ahead and handle those real life situations, you guys are following these shitty trends that are killing you. Because social media is changing. Like I said, Facebook is about to start announcing this. Let me pull this up really quick too. The subscriptions, that's what I'm trying to say. And it's going to be for okay, so hold on. I'm about to bring it. I want to bring it over. I want to bring it over because I want y'all to see this. So ain't nobody talking about, man, she capping. I'm not capping. I saw it and I was like, whoa. Oh, let me go back to explain it too. Again, let me go back to explain it too. Why I ended up posting the post I posted today about we got some members in our community paying $300 a month for one of them school programs. And y'all seen what I showed y'all the school says it offers. That's not even half the shit we offer in our community, and it's free. Not making a membership fee to one or two of our sections that we have. Yeah, I did because I want people that are serious. I feel this, if you're going to pay that little thing, and mind you, our subscription is a one-time subscription. I'm not even asking you to pay it again. You pay it one time because I just want to see how serious you are. I don't need your fucking money. I make money. That's why I was going to cut this live if nobody showed up. I was about to cut this live because I was like, I can make money real quick right now. I got a whole nother platform and another space that I don't even talk to none of my Facebook members about. And I can make money real quick. But I do want to see y'all win. And so this is the thing. This is what I do. Or what I did. I did take our Vixen section, our section where we're learning to make our characters, bring real life to them. I'm actually about to show you guys how to make them a living entity. I don't want to say too much here because people end up running with shit. But understand something. I can show. I've already done it to where one of my influencers literally has a whole life. It's a legal step, absolutely legal step, but has already gotten offered a loan. I haven't accepted anything yet, but already have gotten cleared for a loan, is able to go ahead and get a house, is able to go ahead and and it is steps. It takes a minute to do it, but I can show y'all how to do it when you guys get into it. A lot of people think the whole Vixen playground is about sex. And I keep trying to tell you, if y'all stop being so goddamn ignorant and stop clutching your pearls and stop thinking you so holier than thou, when half y'all ain't even goddamn married and out here doing them wild things, bro, shut your ass up. What I'm talking about is showing you guys how to turn a character and it be seductive, it be professional, it be funny, it be whatever. But I call it your Vixen because it's a different style about how we going about it. Do I go over how you can go ahead and get into some sultry, adultery, XXX stuff? Yes, I do. Because to me, the money can be made all over in any type of category. And y'all that have been with me for the past few years, I've been your coach. And I'm not talking about y'all that's been around, but you don't refer to me as a coach. Because if you don't refer to me as a coach, you just get information from me from time to time. You ain't really 100 from me. I'm talking to those of y'all that refer to me as your coach. You've been around me. And if you refer to me as your coach, we don't have one-on-ones. Y'all done been in my lives. Y'all done been in the group stuff, all that shit. So y'all know how I get down. I believe money can be made off of anything. And so that's what the Vixen Playground is about. It's showing y'all more than one way. It's how to make your Vixen be able to beat shit like this Facebook changing shit. That's what we learning. That's what we're doing. And I move in a certain step with those things because everything doesn't have to be rushed. Because again, I'm not about to sit here and tell you guys that you can make 100K plus, et cetera, in 30 days. Y'all have to, I know, here's the thing. I could say y'all got, I could tell people they got low IQs, but I'm just doing that because I want you to be insulted just a little bit. Because the truth of the matter is, I know that most of you women that are watching this, it might be a sprinkle of a man here or there, but most of you women watching it, you guys are fucking amazingly smart and brilliant women. But you guys have such this passion and desire to win it big that you're not even paying attention to people playing in your goddamn face. Y'all not even paying attention to that. And so you guys believe the stories that they can get you to these high dollars and da. So you guys invest all your time and energy in it. You do. And then you find yourself disappointed because you're like, well, damn, it's 9 months, a year later, and I ain't made this. And for those of you guys in those groups paying 100 plus to get monthly information you can get for free, whether you get it from me, whether you go on YouTube and you spend time studying it that way. I tell y'all all the time, go to YouTube, study a lot of shit. Being in my community, I'm always going to drop some shit as much as I can. Right now, if you're in the community, you guys notice my prompts are based on their business prompts. There's a reason why I'm dropping it. And if you peep in game, it's because I'm making sure that you guys visualize where your business can be. A lot of those prompts are things that this is why you put it in your chat GPT and you ask it about your business, because it's literally your business manager. They're business management prompts. Y'all may not be catching that because most of y'all are not even playing with the prompts. At least that's what I'm assuming, because I never see y'all show nothing. So I have to assume most of you guys aren't even playing with the prompts. You're like, I don't want them prompts. I want the prompts where I got to upload my image and then I make pretty pictures that I'm not selling and I ain't doing shit with. But that's what I want to do. Silly goons. Why you want to do that all goddamn day long? Why you want to just take your image and put it on a goddamn prompt and you ain't making no money off of it? You know what I've been finding such a humor? Everybody making these goddamn journals with their face on it. Who the hell you selling that to? I mean, I get it if you're making the journal for yourself. Like, duh, yeah, do that. That's for you. But how many of them goddamn journals do you need? Have you even started writing in the first damn page yet? Probably not. But you in these groups and they're giving you these prompts. I'm going to upload your image and then you're going to get this, that, and the other. And you're like, girl, I just made this new journal. Okay. That's like your 80th goddamn journal this week. Where are you making the money? I know I'm an asshole saying all that. Damn, girl, you talking shit about them other groups and stuff. I don't give a damn. Go run that. Tell them they can come and holler at me. Because the truth of the matter is they're wasting y'all time. Now, don't get it wrong. I get it. We like this AI thing. Remember when it first dropped in 2023? Everybody was making all kind of shit. And it dropped right before Christmas. It was so many goddamn Christmas AI shit going around. The Grinch being a Christmas G and all kind of other stuff. Y'all was just going dumb crazy with it. And then it became boring. Then you guys started learning how to make your images that look realistic, and y'all went a little crazy with that. Then it became boring. Then y'all started learning about face swapping, and y'all got a little crazy with that. And it ain't became boring, but you guys play with it back and forth. And now you guys are taking your images and spending all day making prompts that make you no goddamn money. Or you guys are willing to go and pay somebody $300 per month to give you shit that you can find on YouTube for free. Or you could join communities like mine where we give you that shit for free every day. And I keep telling y'all over and over, I don't want your money. I don't give a shit about your money. I make money all day. I'm a street kid. When I made my first million, shit, I didn't do right by it. I tell people that all the time. I don't lie about it. I didn't do right by my first million. IRS was on my ass. Then I had a partner that was shady as hell, and I had to spend money on attorneys, and my dad got sick. So, at the end of the day, I only ended up with like $120K that I was allowed to keep. That's it. Out of $1.2 million that I thought I gained. I was like, that's my money. I did the work. And then IRS was like, yeah, you did the work, but you did the work in the United States of America. So we need our cut for you getting money here. And since you didn't do things right when you were supposed to, we got this interest and da-da-da-da-da. And then I had somebody that I thought was a partner get a little weird. And then now I'm sitting up in court paying court fees and shit. Only for a judge to turn around and rule out that neither one of us can do anything with the product that I created. It's now on standstill. Now I'm learning some different shit. I'm learning how I can buy some things to bring it out there, but I don't know because I'm not in that business no more. So that's something I got to think about. But that's what I'm talking about. In my community, I'm trying to touch bases on shit like that so you guys can avoid not knowing what to do with your money. I was young. I didn't have no backup. I didn't have no support. I didn't have these type of communities. I didn't have this shit. So I didn't know that I was supposed to pay all these different fines and these different certifications and licensings and taxes and all that. I didn't know that. I just was spending that. Because I did the right thing for about a year and 4 months. I kept saving money. And then I looked and I was like, oh, damn. I really got over $1 million. What? My money has came up. What? And I just went crazy just spending money, helping people out, all this other dumb shit for it to bite me in my ass. But I'm glad it happened because it was a lesson learned. And in that same time, while I was trying to get help to get things fixed, that's when I started discovering how people play into people's faces. That's when I started seeing the greed that people do. This thing that people like to do, make you think that they're so into wanting to help you. I'm such a girl's girl. But for me to be a girl's girl, I'm going to need you to pay me a big amount of money. Yeah. Yes, that makes me such a girl. That doesn't make that person a girl's girl. That makes that person a female that knows how to play in other women's faces. that knows how to take your hopes and your dreams, your desires and your wants and shit on you with it. Now, I tell you guys all the time, I'm not here doing that. If you're in my community, those that know are in my community and they see I give shit away for free all the time. I'm giving away printers right now, 3D printers. We're giving away 3D. That shit went from 1 to 2 to possibly 3. Now, the third one's because somebody donated a printer, which was dope. And I'll explain that later. But we got 2 brand new printers that I'm giving away just to give away. Brand new printers I'm giving away just to give away. Not to mention just the printers, but we also are paying for subscriptions that you'll never have to pay for again. That's going to help you with your business, your monetization. That's going to help you be able to get over this Facebook changing shit, to be able to learn how to work this. Oh, yeah, let me get to it. I promise I'm going to get to it. Because Facebook is changing. But that's why I made that post. Let me go back to why I made that post in the group, because one of the young ladies that's paying this $300 a month had the beautiful, lovely boss baddie attitude and audacity to inbox me, say, "Hey, coach, I need your help. I'm in this group and I've been in this group." Literally said she's been in the group for 2 months. So I'm like, "So you don't get this woman $600?" And y'all, if y'all know me, if you've had a one-on-one with me, y'all know I keep it 100 with your asses. I don't bite my tongue, because why would I do that? Why would I bite my tongue? If I'm supposed to be coaching you and I'm supposed to be really helping you and guiding you and mentoring you and all that good shit, then why would I bite my tongue? So I didn't bite my tongue. I literally said, "So you done gave another heifer $600. And in our community, we just be asking y'all to pay $25 one-time fee to get into certain shit, to get certain videos. That's it. You don't even do that, but you get this woman $600 fucking dollars, and now you coming to me because you're like, well, I haven't really learned anything, and I've asked her a bunch of questions, and she doesn't really respond. And the lady, I guess she done had like 2 or 3 lives, but then she cancels them. And listen, I don't really knock that shit, because y'all know how many times I done canceled the live. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I done canceled live because I be hyped come Monday. Well, we gonna have this live. I'm gonna show them so much shit. We gonna talk about shit. Matter of fact, before this live ends, I'm about to show y'all something. I'm gonna show y'all. I know my screen is just sitting still, but I got some shit I'm about to show y'all. But anyways, I got something close to the end I'm going to show y'all really quick. I think it's really fun and cute. But I've been to times where I've canceled my lives because I be tired. I don't just sit at home all day. I got contract jobs I do. I got people that I'm helping outside. I got kids of my own shit. Thank God I don't like men right now, so I'm not in a relationship. Thank God for that. I got my peace. Hallelujah. Okay? But I get busy, so sometimes I don't want to do the damn live. Like I wanted to Monday and Tuesday. Friday done came, and I'm like, girl, I'm tired of this motherfucker. I don't want to do this live. We're gonna cancel it. We're gonna do it later, y'all. Or something really does come up and I can't do the live. So I'm not knocking the lady for that, because I don't know her situations and why that happens. But I do think it's crazy to charge that much and you don't maintain your lives, that you're not responding to people that are in there, especially when her group is only about 200. And again, I'm not bashing this person. This is why I made sure I erased the name out of there, because I'm not trying to bash anybody. I'm not bashing her for being a hustler. I'm not bashing her for being a businesswoman. She doing what shit she feels is best to do for her brand. You damn right. I'm gonna bash y'all asses. Because what are you doing? You're spending $300 a month to get copy paste shit. You're spending $300 a month to get shit that you could get for free. Even if you don't get it from this community, you can get it on YouTube. I'm sure there's other places because I've seen it, but you can get this information. So why are you paying it? And most of what everybody is showing y'all is the same shit. And let me tell y'all, the shit with the prompts is driving me fucking insane. Everybody getting upset about their prompts. Most of the sexy adultery prompts y'all are seeing, they getting that shit from Foxy AI. I like Foxy AI. I got Foxy AI. I think Foxy AI is really dope. It's highly expensive as hell. And then they done added their super explicit shit on there. So that's even more expensive as hell. I don't see myself paying the amount of money that they want per month at all, especially when I know of other sites that I can go to and I can make the same prompts and get these images without having to pay their money. And I pay less than $50 a month for that. And if you want to know about that, you want to get into the Vixen Playground, because I'm about to drop all that tea. Well, I think I've already posted it in there. The links to get into that stuff. But I do like Foxy AI. But here's the thing: when you have it, some of their images, you can copy and paste their prompts. So people that are doing this is lady on Lemonade. I know her prompts are from Foxy because I got the same goddamn prompts. And I'll be looking at her shit. Her shit is so cute. She'd be like, go to her vote and get her prompts. And I just think that's funny. And that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. A lot of people aren't teaching you nothing new. Shit, a lot of stuff that I might share with you guys ain't nothing new. It's information I may have been had because I learned it from somebody else and I'm now sharing it with you. I don't think anything's wrong with that. But mind you, I'm sharing it with you. I'm giving it to you for fucking free. I'm not putting a $300 price tag on some shit I got from somebody else. Are you serious? I'm giving it to y'all for free, babes. There ain't nothing you got to sit here and oh, I didn't even see. I could see the chats right here. I didn't even know that. But I'm giving it to you for free. So you don't have to pay that outrageous money. So this is why I be trying to tell y'all, be careful with what people are out there trying to sell y'all, because nobody can guarantee you a profitable win, especially when you have shit like this. Facebook is changing. Is it for the good or the bad? I'm going to say it varies. What are you using Facebook for? What is your intent with Facebook? Are you trying to just make money on Facebook through the by content creations, by being monetized through Facebook and IG and TikTok? Or are you trying to make money on Facebook based on your brand, getting acknowledgement, having people be aware of who you are, turning viewers, converting viewers into consumers? Is that what you're trying to do? Because if so, the change might be good. You just need to know how to handle this change. And I'm gonna show you guys a couple things real quick. I am, but Facebook is about to change their monetizations. You got to pay attention to it because a lot of it is sneaky. But I think they realize that. They realize that certain people are starting to catch on to, wait a minute, this monetization, it ain't really making sense. I'm not the only loudmouth heifer out there talking about Facebook. There's other heifers out there just like me running their mouth, trying to give y'all warning. This is not what you think it is, girl. Run. And I think they realize it. So this is what they decided to do. Let me go here, honey. And this was just information that they posted 3 days ago. Hold on. Let me make sure I share this right. Honey. Beans and peas, baby. Okay, let me go here. I don't know if we need sound, but let me go ahead and hit that sound. Where are you sharing it to? Bam! There you are. That's where you're going to share. Don't worry about this over here. Let me pause you. I want to pause you on something. Okay, I can pause you there. Let's be there. Okay, let's do there. All right. So Facebook is about to go into the subscription plans, okay? I'm going to tell you right now, I do not think that is a bad idea, because one of the other topics, I'm trying to end this live with 2 hours. So we've been live for an hour. I got about 45 minutes I'm about to give y'all, okay? Part of this was not only just talking about Facebook changing, but this live is also supposed to be talking about you guys starting to invest in yourselves. Listen, again, back to my girls that's in my group. You guys will see me talk a lot of that good shit. I tell you all the time, I'm in there posting, and I'm like, I don't understand why you guys ain't in here engaging, why you guys ain't in here investing in stuff. When I say investing, when I'm talking to you guys about engaging in stuff, that is the investment. It's not just money. Money is a big factor, but it's a factor that plays across the whole entire board when it comes to your brand, when it comes to your business, and when it comes to content. That is straight across the board. There is no getting away from that, y'all, okay? You're going to have to invest money somewhere, somehow, but that's my whole point on be careful on where you're investing money. Don't invest your money with people that are selling you these goddamn fantasies. That don't make no damn sense. Be smart, bookie doodles. Don't get played because they're playing you, okay? But money is a part of the investment. But I'm going to be honest with you. Those of you that took my Standing on Business, the SOB courses, y'all should remember one of the things I told y'all. That what you're going to invest more than anything is your time. You're going to invest more time than any job you've ever worked in your life on your business, on your brand. But there are now so many different ways to go ahead and split some of that time in half. Or at least, I'll put it to you like this. If it would have taken you weeks and months to go ahead and post content over and over and over, right? There are tools that I have shown you guys, I have talked to you guys about on how you can, there are tools and things that I have talked to you guys about and I've shown you guys. And one of them that we're trying to give you guys, we're trying to pay for the subscription for you so you don't have to. It's not much. And maybe you have it. You don't need us. And that's cool. We don't need you to need us. We just want you to know this is how much we want to help y'all. So I think right now it's like a total of 4 people that can win this subscription to 360. All you have to do is engage, for fuck me sakes. That's it. Most of everything we're giving away only entitles you guys to have to engage. It's that easy. If you're already in the community, why not just engage while you're in there? I mean, hello. I don't understand. What's going on? Is there something in your Kool-Aid? Because that's really all you have to do is just engage. And it automatically gets you certified into the contest to go into the spin wheel or whatever other way we plan on trying to do this when we give them away. We got one right now that's out for our Vixen challenge, right? You go ahead and it's about you making your Vixen real. You show real life situations, her get readies with me, her daily routines, her workout, what it is for her to be a content creator, or maybe she's got a job, etc., etc. It's literally that's the contest. It's not you doing nothing nasty. It's not you doing nothing sexual. It's none of that. If you read the contest, you would see what it's about and realize, shit, this is the shit you want to already do. Why not practice by doing this contest, possibly winning, and then getting a whole system paid for so that you can now turn it into an automation that can take some hours out of your day, out of your week, out of your month, so that you can apply those hours to something else. Because at the end of the day, you're going to invest more time than money. You're going to invest more time than money. You're going to invest more of yourself than your financial wallet will ever cover. And if you want that to work out for you the right way, then you're going to want to make sure you join communities and spaces and places. It does not just have to be the Boss Baddies Builders community. I'm not mad. I'm not trying to hate on other people. Join other communities. I'm telling you to be aware of what the fuck you are doing with other people. Somebody in my community has said, "Oh, I follow you, or I have you as my coach and somebody else as my coach." And I think that's great. The more help, the more information, the more lending hand you can get. I want y'all to get that. But I would like to say, make sure that other person is literally helping you, giving information. You're growing from it. You're succeeding from it. Because if you're just around and they're not giving you things that help, then why are you there? That's the same for me. If you're around and I'm not giving you shit that helps, I want you to leave my space and go find the help. But I don't want you to say you're not getting help from me because I'm not doing the work. I don't move as quick as everybody else because I know how shit changes really goddamn quick. I could sit here all day and spend hours making all kind of shit, putting together tutorials, all that shit, only for me to look up the next morning. It's like, that shit different now. There's things that's absolutely different now. Now I got to turn around and change my tutorials and change my posts. And no. I don't move that quick like everybody else because everybody else is just throwing out quick information, hoping that makes you think that they're geniuses. And now you're following them. And then later on, you find out their information is not right because shit changes. Shit changes quick. So even if you're not getting the information from me, even if you got another coach, even if you think somebody's got some more information that's better than mine, I want you to go and get that. I want you to make sure that it's actually beneficial, that it has substance, that it's feeding you. Y'all that have been with me, y'all know my saying, we are sitting at a motherfucking buffet table of success and opportunity. Everybody can eat at my table. And I don't mean once. You can eat, you can get your second plate, you can get a fifth plate, you can take a plate, pack it up to go. You got kids at home, bring their asses to this table so they can eat too. Y'all know how I get down. I'm trying to feed the whole goddamn family. Because I don't feel like there's anything that cannot be shared because I know for a fact that we all can make a profit. It's just a way that we have to do it because I also know for a fact that it's hard for all of us to make money. I know if I got 20 of y'all that I'm just working with only about 4 of y'all are going to succeed. I'm just being fucking for real. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Only 4 of y'all out of 20 is going to succeed. Because there's going to be a good portion of y'all that's going to let life on you. So then you're going to get depressed or you're going to get sad or you're going to let your family and your friends doubt in you affect you. Therefore, you're not going to move the way you're supposed to. You're not going to move like a boss baddie. Because I know I done had to talk a lot of y'all off that goddamn cliff. I've done had to tell y'all numerous times, fuck your family and fuck your friends. Fuck anybody who don't have faith in you, that don't believe in you, that are not trying to shit. Everybody ain't gonna see your vision, but shit, they ain't got to see your vision. They just got to be willing to allow you to have your vision and support it. And if they don't, fuck them. Just that simple. Oh, hi to anybody that's new that's coming in. My name is Coach Brazyl, and I am the cussing coach. I keep it real as shit. I don't got time to sugarcoat shit. I will never sprinkle sugar on shit and tell you it's a chocolate cake. I'm going to tell you this the bullshit and this the sugar. And right now, what I'm telling y'all is real shit. I got through watching somebody on TikTok earlier, and she was telling her story about how she got to her success, da, da, da. And mind you, she's talking about her success that she gained started 5 years ago. And that's beautiful because everybody has a story. That is the truth, babe. Everybody got a story. But here's the thing, not everybody's story applies to every fucking body. My story don't apply to probably most of y'all in here. Because most of y'all know I've been to prison. I served 3.5 years. I was supposed to serve 36 years, but God did something. God changed some shit. And like literally, I was already sentenced. I was sitting in DOC prison waiting for my general population opening. And God changed that and sent me home the same day he sent me in court by accident. Then I was homeless when I got out because I was like, I'm not living with my mama. Me and my mama beef too much. I love her, but we beef way too hard in the game. I'm not about to do that stress. So I didn't. I was in the streets. I was running around and I was probably about to end up right back in jail because I was doing something dumb on a one particular night. And then I started throwing up because I was messing around with my baby daddy at the time. Okay. Yeah, I was. And I started throwing up and I was like, what the hell? Next day, my bestie was like, listen, you could come stay with me, but first let's go to the clinic. And I was like, I don't want to stay with you either, heifer, because I was always that real super independent. I'd rather be homeless than take help type shit. I was on that because I had been screwed so much I didn't trust nobody. Everybody was a threat to me, even my bestie since elementary. And I love her down. She know that. But everybody got, I don't trust everybody type shit. But I go and I find out I'm pregnant. And I'm thinking to God, like, what the fuck? What game is this? I've only been fresh out of prison about 5-6 months. Why would you put a life in my belly? Knowing I'm selfish too. I'm still in some ignorant shit, but if it wasn't for the life that God gave me, sweet Jesus, I don't know where I would be today. My story isn't everybody's story. But I am grateful that I went to prison. I'm not grateful for the crime that I committed. I took a man's life. I was selling drugs. I was in the streets. I was kicking in doors. I got a rap sheet for assault charges that go from the top of my 5'5" head to the bottom of my feet. God damn it, I was into some bad shit. I did some bad shit. I may have really messed up some people's lives. But if it wasn't for me going to jail and being able to meet different women from different backgrounds, women that were going to be in there for life, that were taken from their kids. I wasn't a mother at that time. Women that had so many trials and tribulations in their life, and I got to meet them. I got to meet white women that I thought I would never talk to if I seen them in the streets, but some of them became my closest friends to this day. One of them who is a multi-millionaire, which is my daughter Kalia's godmother. This is why Kalia gets everything she freaking wants. But when I met her in prison as a meth head, not knowing this woman was a goddamn 3-time master degree. One was a doctorate. I think she got a doctorate. She did some bioscience, like some crazy shit, right? But all I seen was a freaking crackhead. I wasn't about to deal with her, but when she came down from her high, she got a little bit sobered up and cleaned up. We found out her story, one that's horrific, one no mother wants to go through, but that's what took her to where she ended up. That woman went through hell. But all I seen was a crackhead. And I was like, I ain't talking to that nasty ass crackhead heifer. Only to find out not only was she smarter than me, she was richer than me. She had more spiritual connection than I ever could have understood. And what she went through was so dramatically traumatizing. I understood why she fell short. But God pulled her out of it. Now that woman's in Texas, back at a university teaching. Just got through buying my daughter some goddamn Mariah the Science tickets, backstage, everything, just because. Because she can do that. She knows people that's going to be handling the Georgia concert out here. So she got her all that backstage shit. They go on Wednesday. This is a woman I met in prison as a meth head. And I judged her. That prison experience is what made me realize I love women and not on the lesbian side, because yes, I am bisexual, but no, I mean, like, I love women. I love the power that we hold. I love how strong that we are. I love how we have gone through so many trials and tribulations. God, don't get me started, because I can go all the way back to the beginning of time. I can go back and start talking about Lilith, how strong she had to be to deal with a narcissist, how strong she had to be to go ahead and have somebody tell her that she wasn't good enough. I can go all the way back to the beginning of time. I can go back to talking about Sarah. I can go back to talking about all of them. We have been strong through so many different things at so many different times. So going through my prison experience only showed me that I really do love seeing us win because we're powerful. We're powerful as hell. And for some reason, we scare ourselves. We push ourselves back. We tell ourselves we're not good enough because somebody may have said some fucked up shit when we were kids, and it sits in our head subconsciously. We don't even realize it. It's in the back of our mind. We're thinking that shit. We're thinking that shit in our head. We're thinking we're not good enough. We're thinking the brand that we created isn't good enough. So I don't post because people are just going to laugh at it. I don't share because people aren't going to comment on it. They're not going to engage in it. I try, but because shit starts happening in my life, I have to give up. And so we do this silly stuff that we sabotage ourselves. We take from ourselves. We punish ourselves. Like the world is already a fucked up place. We already know this. But we make it worse for ourselves when we beat ourselves up. Forgetting that not only are we bosses, but we some bad motherfuckers. Because those of you that are mothers and those of you that are not, but those of you that are mothers, you understand what it is most likely to sit there and carry a life inside your body for months. It's draining you of your calcium, your minerals, your iron. Then you got to lay on your back or stand up, depending on how you do it. And you got to push it out. Then you got to turn around and love it. Even when it disappoints you, even when it makes you feel bad, all that shit, that's some strong shit by itself. Then those of you that aren't mothers, but you love children, you got this passion. That's strong as hell to have to deal with. Rather it's because you wanted to be mother, rather it's because you didn't want to be a mother, rather it's because you couldn't be a mother. Doesn't matter. That's a strong feat to have to walk through. But as women, we are strong. We do a lot of taking care of others to where sometimes we forget about taking care of ourselves. And I'm bringing all this up because I want y'all to understand everybody's story isn't the same for everybody. Everybody's story isn't meant for everybody. So when people are trying to tell you their story and tell you this is how they can show you to make money because of their story, that's bullshit. That was their story and their journey. And what they did 2-3 years ago that may have got them 6 figures may not be what the hell they doing today or will work in today's society. It just may not. But one thing we all do have in common is that we have invested more time in our lives in taking care of other people and helping other people succeed than we have invested money. And that's the same thing with your brand. You're going to invest more time into your brand than you ever will money. So when I see Meta AI say that we're going to charge you guys $3.99 a month for subscriptions in the Instagram Plus, and they're doing it on Facebook too. It is. I think the rollout on Facebook, I think you actually can find subscriptions on Facebook, and I didn't pull that up. Excuse me, guys, I got the hiccups. I didn't pull that up because, again, I don't want to run out. I want to show you guys something. We got about 30 more minutes, and I want to show y'all something really quick. Okay, I'm about to show y'all my screen on something I think is just fun. But this whole live was about the changes with Facebook. I just talked to y'all about it. Some of them y'all are seeing. This is another one. I don't think this is bad. And mind you, this is just this past couple of days. Okay, I do not think this is bad at all. Let me tell you why. Because for you to actually get to the level that you need to get to, you have to invest in yourself. That's that time, and it possibly is going to be that money. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with that. Just like in my community where there's private sections and stuff like that. Y'all want to really learn how to do some of the stuff that me and my team have been showing y'all. I want you to invest the time. And yes, it is going to cost you a very small subscription, a one-time subscription. One time, you pay it once and you're in there forever. And it's not even $30. But the reason why I do is because I want to see, do you really believe in yourself? Because why in the fuck would you pay money for something and not participate in it? Why would you just waste money? Even if it is just one time, why would you waste the money? So I think with this subscription thing here, their thought process is if they paying this monthly fee, they're going to post their ass off. They're going to put in the work. They're going to do what they got to do, baby. And they're right. You are. But you got to do this. You got to play this a certain kind of way. You got to make sure you move a certain way and you play this a certain way so that you are not a slave to social media, so that you're not just helping Meta and TikTok and everybody else make money off of your hard ass work. That's what has to change. What has to change is how you're doing it and why you're doing it. Stop doing it to make monetization from posting on social media. That shit needs to be dead in the water. Throw it in the trash. Going forward, you need to be doing this because you want your brand to be seen. You want your character to get acknowledgement. You want to grow your fan base for you so that what happens is you're able to start converting them viewers into consumers and returning consumers. Because I don't know about y'all, but I don't want nobody to buy something from me one time. When I have these different courses, I don't want you guys to buy into one course. I want you to buy into all my courses. When I do a live like this, I don't want you to show up to my live one time. I want you to show up to my live 1,700 fucking times. And the only way for that to happen is for me to consistently be consistent and invest my time into my brand. My brand is coaching. My brand is helping women. So guess what I do? I post all day, every day. I deal with the inbox messages. I deal with the posts. I see the slick ass remarks. I go the whole shit. And I understand that's part of me investing. You are not going to get everything for free, and you're definitely not going to succeed by handouts. Because what happens is, if everything you got is just a handout, some part of that handout is going to be worthless. It's going to be watered down. But when you find communities like mine, and y'all know I'm gonna always talk about Boss Baddie Builders. I'm gonna always bring up my communities because we are literally the shit. We are one of the one communities out there that constantly keep dropping free tea all the time. And I'm gonna continue to do it. And as long as I got my team, which I'm giving that shout out to my Felicia, to my Tarnice, to my Jenny, to my Kavia, them women. They have been rocking with me for so long. They have had my back through all the different trials and tribulations, the ups and downs, the changes that we done had. They have yet to leave my motherfucking side. And that's why I will act dumb about them. And I still like getting in the field. I know I got that crazy rap sheet, but I still like to get in the field, sis. So please don't take me there because I don't play about them. They have been nothing but loyal and real through it all. And I have seen them evolve through all of this. And I have seen their trials and their tribulations and them standing like boss baddies. I've seen them grow where they probably don't even know they're grown. I have seen that with my members. I've watched Koi turn into an exceptional book writer. I've watched D turn quantum into such a beautiful business. Yeah, I can call y'all names out because y'all got a real ass coach. Y'all got a real coach that pays attention to every single fucking person in my group. All 2001, 40 something in another, 80 in another, 10,000 number. I literally can't. I'm one of them weirdos. I used to smoke a lot of weed. I don't smoke no more. So my mind moves a little bit different, but I pay attention to my members. I watch you guys. I watch what you do. I stalk your pages. I stay on it. I follow you. I celebrate you. I support you. I do that shit. And I can name out your brands and your businesses. And I can tell you where I've seen them. And I watch them. I watch their posts. I watch them engage and stuff. And I say, damn, they serious. I love this. Because I remember this person's been sitting in here since last year and they weren't saying nothing. And now they doing every challenge I post, every prompt I post. They doing their big one. They are investing in themselves. Y'all got it fucked up if you think I'm saying investments mean that you have to put money into something. That's not what I mean. The first part of your success is investing in your time, investing in your brand, investing in you having confidence in yourself. So when it comes to Meta now doing this $3.99 monthly subscription thing, I don't think it's bad at all. I think it's a good thing. I think that you shouldn't do it though until you're ready to invest that $4 because $4 can turn out to mean a lot. The way this economy is going, baby, y'all might be like, man, $4 ain't shit. I can do $4, okay, today, but with $50 in your life, we don't know. We do not know what time is about to do and where it's going to take us is what I'm trying to tell y'all. But what I do know, what I can bet everything on, is that there are so many of you women that are more powerful and more strong than you know. You have walked through the valley of death. You have crossed the river of hell. You have climbed the mountain of fire. And you are in a position today, right now, to be absolutely successful. You are in a position today, right now, to invest in yourself, not somebody selling you a dream. Don't even invest in me. The fuck? Don't invest in me. Invest in yourself. Now, if investing in yourself means, okay, I'm about to join her community, and that's how you invest in me, that works for me. But if I want you to not worry about me, I want you to worry about you, and I want you to invest in yourself. I want you to stop thinking that gags like this, Facebook changing, means that you may be affected in such a way that you can't be successful. That's not true. You can be absolutely successful in this game. You just got to move a little different. And it's going to start with you having that absolute belief in yourself. Because you have already been through so many storms, so many battles, so many shipwrecks. Sis, it's time to stop thinking you just can't get there. When, girl, what the fuck is you talking about? You done went through so many things already. And I promise you, the universe, whether you believe in God or not, the universe ain't gonna let you fail. So Facebook is changing. Facebook is absolutely changing. Hold on before I do that. It's the algorithms. Like I said, y'all gonna see that they're different now. You're gonna see that you get a lot of shit that you don't want. Start going to those 3 dots at the top and making sure you tell it you don't want to see that shit. You want to see less of that so that you can eventually change it up and it can be the algorithm you want. Do that, okay? Then, and when it comes to your reaching, your engagement, your impact, stop worrying about doing your content to get monetized on social media. Make sure that your reach is actually impacted by your brand. What knowledge do you have in regards to your brand? What knowledge do you have to tell another mother, skincare, clothing, how to make something? Share that shit. Everything don't got to be gate kept. Tell somebody some shit they didn't know. Do that. Give them resources they knew nothing about. Do that shit. Stop being so goddamn stingy. Because karma's a motherfucker. That might be another reason why you're not really making it to the top like you want to. Because the more you keep things to yourself, the more you end up missing out on your blessings. So don't be that type of person. Share the love. That will help your reach and your engagement become more impactful. And again, back to the monetization. Like I said, Facebook is going into these $3.99 monthly subscriptions for Instagram Plus, and I'm trying to find. I should have looked up the other one too, because it's also one for Facebook. But I don't think they dropped the Facebook one. Yeah, I think that's coming. But I did see a subscription area on Facebook. Hold on. I could have sworn I seen a subscription area on Facebook. Let me see something. I'm about to go in there because I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna end up trying to go into it myself, because mind you, Facebook decided to kick me off they shit. So I can't make it. I can't. They took my monetization away, and I was just trying to see if I can find it on here. So, and I may not be able to see it now because I don't have it. I'll probably have to go to one of my other. I might have to go to one of my others, but you know what? Let me study it some more. Let me get more information so I can make sure I get right. And then I will hit you guys. We'll have another live to go over the subscriptions and how it should possibly work. I'll give you my opinion and just my point of view. You don't have to take it. You don't have to run with it, but I will give you guys that on another live. Let me go through it. And if you want to, I'll tell you guys all the time. Show yourself approval. You don't have to wait on me. Go learn and find out yourself if you want to. That way, when we have the live, if you got tea I don't have, you can share that shit. But I am going to go through the subscriptions, learning it more, and I'm going to bring back another live. But I wanted to bring notice to what is going on with Facebook, because you may not know that. Which means if you notice that you're making money off of it, it's because they're about to switch a lot of things up to where you're going to have subscriptions just to make money. And the question is, are you ready to do that? Are you ready to invest in yourself? Not the $3.99, but the time and the dedication, the confidence. Are you ready to do that? Because if you're not, don't do this shit yet. Take the time that you need for yourself to bring your mental back to that boss baddie attitude that God has placed in you. When he woke you up with that vision that said, today, I'm going to start my first Tumblr business today. I'm going to start my first DTF business today. I'm going to start my sweater business. I'm going to start showing people how I can help them build their website. Whatever woke you up and said, I'm going to start a business today because I'm a fucking CEO. Whatever woke you up on that level that wasn't given to you by mistake or by chance, not as a joke, it's because it's embedded in you to win, to succeed. But I'm telling you now, sis, and some of my brothers that might be in here, because I know most of my speaking is to women, but I also know some of you men need to hear this too, because you may be doubting yourself. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of men right now, but at the same time, I love to see somebody succeed. Women more, but I love to see us all succeed. You have to start building the confidence in yourself. You have to start believing in yourself. I'm going to tell you, like I said earlier, has your family said some fucked up shit to you? Fuck them. Did your friends say some fucked up shit to you? Fuck them. That neighbor down the street that always seems to have something slick to say to you? Fuck them. Stop focusing on them. Start focusing on yourself. Invest in your brand, which is investing in yourself. Doesn't mean you have to come out your pocket, but you have to be serious about where you're getting your information. And then the information you get, start applying that shit. Because I know I pour a lot of information out there for y'all. And again, I stalk your pages. I watch your profiles. And I be like, they're not gonna. I'll see a post and I'm like, that's a good post, but they're missing this, that, and the other. Y'all be missing shit. And I'll be like, wait, what's going on? What is this? Are you playing games with me? Use the information y'all get. You know how many times y'all have told me I'm in another group and it's another coach or whatnot, but I just feel like they're not helping me. I'm not getting information. And I swear to God, I really believe that y'all are full of shit when y'all say that. They may be charging you an arm and leg. They may be using a lot of copy paste shit, but I bet the information that they're giving you is helpful. You're just not applying it. Apply the information y'all get. If you're going to be in 20,000 different groups and you're going to get information everywhere, start collecting that information. Go take it and dump it in ChatGPT and ask it to sort it out. Do y'all not know how to do that? Do I need to show y'all how to do that? I'm not going to do it tonight, but I will show y'all how to do that. You can take information from groups, dump it into ChatGPT and ask it to sort this out so it can make sense to me and give me step-by-steps on how to follow this information, and it will. From literally taking posts to link, all that. I'm going to have to show y'all if y'all don't know. Because you can, and it will help you. Or you guys can find a community, stick to it. Again, I'm not trying to just sell you on my community. It does not have to be my community, but you can find a community, stick with that community, and actually trust the fucking process. Stop jumping all over the place. Stop being scared to stick to something for at least 6 months. If the shit don't work in 6 months, you're just like, you know what? Ain't nothing happening. I'm going to move. I can understand that. But if you see a change, if you see you start developing more, you start getting more things. Now, mind you, 6 months may not mean you making money, but it may mean that you start developing and mastering your art better, mastering your brand better, being able to get your product seen more. That may be the case. Then that means it's doing something right, and you may not have to fix something that ain't broken. Start investing in yourself by making the right decisions. Meta, Facebook is not wrong for this. I get this business move. As they realize, people are starting to realize that their campaigns are full of shit. Those aren't real campaigns. People are starting to realize, why am I spending hours and days posting and I don't even make $1 from this? Which is still insane. Why the hell would you only want to make $1 after you done spent 42 hours extra outside of your 40 hours a week job, but you spend another 42 hours extra marketing and promoting for a social media site that ain't going to give you shit. They're not going to give you nothing, y'all. They're just going to keep pretty much pimping you. They're going to keep playing in your face. They're going to keep trying to make you think that you're going to make it. You're almost to the finish line. Oh my God, you're getting closer. Just post for 30 more hours. Oh my God, you're almost getting closer. Okay. I know you just did 30. Now post for another 60 hours. Okay. I know you didn't make it at the 30 or the 60, but I got a feeling if you post for 20 more days, get the fuck out of here. Them people is playing y'all. So use their platforms, because there are going to still be those people that are not going to listen to this type of conversation. They're not going to care about this. They're going to still go out there and they're going to still do that silly shit. And they're going to still be trying to get monetized because there's somebody who made a really fancy AI post that they're in love with. And it looks like, oh my God, they got the tea. They know the juice. They got them gems. Oh my God, I'm going to follow them. And I'm going to do the same shit I've been doing that's not getting me nowhere. They're gonna do it. I know they are. I watch them do it all the time. I'd be like, this is crazy. That's why I said some shit. Some of y'all need to be studied, because that shit is immaculately fucking insane. Some of y'all need to be studied, because why? Why are you allowing a social media site to screw you over? When in reality, you need to be using that social media site so that you can garnish the audience that you need, the acknowledgement your brand deserves. Stop worrying about getting money from them and instead start using them to make your money from their audience. That's what y'all got to do. Stop listening to all these people telling y'all telling y'all that they're long ass stories. I told y'all part of my story. I didn't even give it all. I just told y'all the adult part that got me to start changing my shit. But like I told you, my story ain't everybody's story. More than half of y'all probably never been to a jail cell. More than half of y'all probably never were a gangbanger, don't know the system, etc., etc. My story ain't everybody's story. That person sitting on these lives telling you they long ass story and then how they made it to their 6 figures and shit. And they gonna show you how they did it 5 years ago. I'm gonna tell you now, the reason why they still making money because they find a sucker every day that believes they bullshit. Every day they find a sucker that will pass me by. Somebody that's giving away free stuff all the time. No dollar sign. Just come get this shit and you all I want you to do is utilize it. I'll get that all the time. Okay, thank you. I'll get that. I know y'all. I'm running out of time, so let me hurry up. So I wanted y'all. We discussed again. Like I said, now we discussed there are some monthly subscription. Let me do a little more digging. Let me play it. Anybody who wants to play in it with me, y'all know y'all should know how to reach me. Hit me up on any one of these sites you see me on. Find me on Facebook. It's Brazyl Boss. You can find us in the Facebook group as well, which is Boss Baddie Builders. Just type. Excuse me. Hold on, y'all. I've been talking so much, my mouth is dry like I've been smoking. And I haven't. I stopped smoking months ago. Jesus. Anyways, y'all can find us real easy on Facebook. It's Boss Baddie Builders. Just that. Boss Baddie Builders. Boop. Put that in there. We're going to come up. And y'all can find me there if y'all want to participate and join me in the whole trying to figure out how these subscriptions work. Let's figure it out. Let's get into it. Because I'm telling you, it's better to investigate how this is working so that we can really learn. We can absolutely learn how this will turn into a profit for us. Is it worth it? Because I'm telling you right now, the campaigns that Facebook have, they're not worth it. Stop wasting your fucking time on those. That is their way of turning you into social media slaves. That is their way of playing in your face. It's not worth it. What it is worth is using their platform, though, to get acknowledgement for your brand, to go ahead and utilize the audience they already have, to know who you are, who your brand is. That's what y'all should be focused on. Stop trying to win money from these people. Stop trying to garnish money from these people because you're most likely not going to get it. That shit is changing. They realize you guys are desperate, so they playing in your face. And they're not wrong. We can't be mad at them because they're right. Everybody's desperate. Everybody's trying to figure out how to make a dollar, how to save a dollar, where they can spend their dollar, the safe place to invest their dollar. Everybody's trying to figure that out. But before you spend another fucking dollar with anybody, before you join another group, before you give money to one of them school programs, before you do any of that, invest in yourself first. Take the time to really say, okay, let me find a community that likes to help for free first. Try to find those. Find again, Boss Baddie Builders. Find these communities. And then from those communities, start getting information that is free and actually utilizing it, applying it, see how it works to your benefit. Do that first. Invest in yourself before you start putting money into other people. Because when you pay for those coaches, when you pay for those courses, when you pay to be part of members in those groups, you're investing your money into somebody else only for you to get in there and feel lost, confused, and left alone. Stop doing that shit to yourself. It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't. So the question still remains. Is Facebook changing for the good or the bad? And my answer is still going to be, it depends on how you're using it. It does. If you're using it to monetize and make money off of Facebook, it's probably for the bad because you're just gonna be just tiring yourself out and it's gonna make you want to give up. And then that's how people end up walking away from their dreams, their brands, the things that they're doing. You're gonna end up walking the fuck away because you're gonna keep looking for this money, this profit win. And when the profit isn't there, you're gonna start getting frustrated and you're gonna start doubting yourself. Then you want to throw your hands up and give up. And it's really not your brand, it's really not your product, it's really not even your content. It's Facebook, it's IG, it's TikTok. They really only want to put out who they want to put out. So stop investing. Hey, y'all know the saying how people tell you all the time when y'all get a job, don't invest everything into those companies because those companies are quick to fire you at any fucking point in time. And we know they are. That's why most states are at-will states so that the company can just fire you whenever the fuck they want to. Because in reality is they're not really investing in you. When they tell you that they're investing in you by giving you training, no. They give you information so that you can apply within their business and then you just become a working slave at a desk instead of in a field. And guess what? White people, Mexican people, Asian people, all y'all now slaves in the working field just the same. You getting these measly ass checks that are barely keeping your house fed, keeping a roof over your head, your lights on, your car up to date, et cetera, et cetera. You can't even get good fucking health care, right? But you slaving out to them. That is exactly what we're all doing. So we're going to go ahead and participate in another type of slave trade with social media. Let's get smart, sis. Let's start using their platform to garnish in our audience for us. Don't post to make money with them. Post to garnish an audience, to get acknowledgement to your brand. Stop posting thinking you about to win with these social media platforms because you ain't about to win shit. I'm telling you. But let me show y'all something really quick because my time is about to go. I got to go, y'all. What I want to show y'all. What do I want to show y'all real quick, fast, and seriously here? Not this. Hold on. Before we go, because I got two things I'm going to show y'all. So if y'all can just hold on. Hold on to your fanny packs just a few minutes longer. Let me pull this up. So I want to show you guys some of the things that you should, in my book, you should be doing, right? How do I use each one of these images? I want to get it on this right here. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna bring it over here. Can I bring it right there? I sure can. Let me get it to fit there. Hold on, y'all. Just trying to bear with me for 1 minute. No. Why are you moving so damn much? Yeah, as y'all see, I obviously love me some Chat GPT, right? Because I'm constantly posting, I'm constantly getting shit off of there. But that's because I go and I have conversations with Rosebite and we talk about the things that we want to go ahead and we want to celebrate and show y'all. I do it constantly all the time. Let me just go ahead and get rid of that. I didn't want all this stuff on the back, but that's okay. Okay. Hopefully y'all can see this. I hope y'all can see this. Let me make this bigger. Because I didn't separate these out, y'all. So please excuse me. I didn't separate them out at all. Okay, sisters and bros. But let's go over this. So I say here, Facebook sell post not hitting. Here's why. Here's why. Facebook does not want people leaving the platform. I told y'all this. I told y'all. I said, listen, they want you to stay. This is why they're going to keep the free part of their platform. They're going to keep that. You're going to still be able to have your free profile because they don't want your ass to leave. They want you to stay. They just don't want to pay your ass to stay or to do the work, okay? They don't. They really, really don't. But here's the other thing. A lot of y'all are doing this in your posts, and this is the other reason why they're moving your algorithm. They don't want people to see it. Y'all got to stop. You have to stop putting your shop links in your captions. It shouldn't be in there. It should not be at the top of your captions at all. It should actually be within your comments. This is why you need to pay attention to your posts, okay? It needs to be in your comments. So instead of saying that, or instead of putting the caption right there at the top, like your links and all that stuff, stop doing that, y'all. Instead, say, I dropped the details underneath. That means in your comments. Tell them that. Or even say, extra info is waiting below. Or I added everything y'all asked for, like they'll know to check the comments, okay? Things like that. Or say more content is posted down there. Or even tell them to go to your page to start following you because then they will end up finding more information, okay? Or say things like, I left the goodies underneath this post. You guys got to start realizing they are watching everything we are doing. So if you are making a post and in your caption, you got links to your shit, they know, guess what they're doing? This old shit. Wait a minute. KB is trying to get them to leave off the platform. Hell nah. Push her shit to the bottom. But if you have a post where you give them some information and then you hit them with I dropped the details below, or check the comments for more info, etc., things like that, that is going to deter them. That link is what, because mind you, it's not people monitoring Facebook. I need y'all to really understand that. It is not people. What is monitoring Facebook is AI, and it's already being programmed and set up to catch certain things, such as, i.e., links. So I've seen some of y'all say a couple of weeks ago how y'all felt like some of your videos you have posted and stuff like that, some of the posts you've been making on your Facebooks, they've been disappearing. They haven't been staying. And some of y'all has showed me what you posted and it was links in it. And I started peeping more people stating that. And that's when I realized it's the links. They're catching the links. And that link is leading them to something else. It's not leading them to Facebook Marketplace. It's leading them to a site outside of Facebook. And for them, they automatically are putting up their guards and scaring them. They're like, oh, hell no. They trying to take our babies away. So what they're doing, they putting you at the bottom. You're not getting that engagement because you got too much information in that caption. So make sure you stop putting your links in the caption and start directing your viewers to go ahead and look in the comments. But guess what that also does? That starts the engagement, because they didn't just look at the image that just popped up. You said something that they're interested about, and you're saying there's more information below. So now they're clicking into that post. Now you're getting that engagement. Now you're getting that actual traction, and that's what you want. So make sure that you stop putting your links in your goddamn captions and go ahead and give them information within your comments. That's where the game changes. Because their IE is not necessarily their AI is not necessarily screaming through your comments. Because it could be anybody posting shit in your comments, right? And now somebody else could be posting a link in there. They're not sure it's you. So they're not going to necessarily like push your post away. No, they're not doing that no more. Now they're sharing it because you're making content. As far as they see, they think you're making content for their use, but in reality, it's for you. So put that information in your comments, not in your caption. That's the first part. Okay, I don't care what it is you're selling. I don't care what it is. I don't care if we're even my vixen baddies. Those of you that are trying to lead people to your AI, your Instagram, or to your fan view, or even your OnlyFans, whatever the fuck it is, okay? However you're using your vixen, stop putting the captions or the links in your captions. Put that information down below. And to be honest with you, you need to do it a little different if you're doing certain vixen stuff, to where you just lead them to your Instagram with inside here. That then should have links to your more spicier content, okay? But for my vixens, we're going to go over that in a whole separate class, all right? Next thing, Facebook marketing tips, okay? This is the things that people don't really talk about, so let's talk about it. Like I said, the algorithm is watching you. Their AI system is watching us all day, every day. They watching us, and they got certain specific rules, negative prompts and positive prompting that they have in there that they don't want to be seen. It's actually not even called prompting. I'm using the wrong word. I can't remember what my boy called it. But it's a specific word that the AI engineers are actually putting in when they're creating these agents and whatnot to pay attention to what's being posted. So their algorithm is always watching and they're looking for certain things. And like I said, you don't want to put your links inside your caption. Stop doing that. Put your links in your comments if need be, and make it your first comment. Make it your very before. So as soon as you post that post, then it'll come right up in your face. Now go in there and say, click this link right here for more information and whatever, or follow me on this space here, whatever. Make that the first part. As soon as you post it, it'll pop up in front of you. You'll be the first person to see it. So you have enough time to go in there and have it ready. So always have your copy paste ready to post your link in there. Okay. That's the very first thing. Okay. And then also too, because this just repeats itself over and over and over. I don't know why I did that twice, but again, you don't want your links in your caption. That's the main thing. But then you want to make sure that your posts sound human, not salesy. Y'all are trying to sell. Please listen. People might want to buy some shit, but when people feel like, okay, like when we go into a car dealership, we went to the dealership because we want a car, right? We didn't go because we just want to walk around and look at cars. We most likely walked into that motherfucker because we want to buy a car. That's why we're here. We want to buy a car. But what turns us off is now that salesperson keeps jumping in my damn face and keep talking about, oh, we got this deal. Let me show you this. And the ones I really hate are the pushy ones when you're just like, oh, my credit isn't that good, which is going to be your possible consumer saying, well, my wallet isn't, I don't really got that much money, but you keep pushing and push it like that salesperson. Oh, well, that's cool. If you don't got enough money or your credit isn't that good, you could probably call a family member to co-sign. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you could borrow money. It's like, damn, like, sir, please. I just told you, I know what my wallet looking like. Because to me, when they do shit like that, I'm like, you trying to embarrass me. Okay, because now you want me to admit that I ain't got nobody that's willing to co-sign for me. That shit be pissing me off. Stay out my face, salesperson. Stay out my goddamn face. Well, that's the same shit you're doing when you start making posts and you're selling shit. You're selling and selling and selling. Your post should be about giving information, helping them, or just talking about something. And then in that comment is where you put a link where you say, follow me for more free tips. Or in the comment, you might say something like, get your book. If you like this information here, go ahead and click this link to go ahead and get access to this book or this ebook or whatever. But don't be so salesy in your post originally off that. Your caption post should be about helpful information, because now you're starting to build a rapport with the viewer who will hopefully convert into the consumer. But before that, will turn into the follower. And this is why this is going to be important, because that viewer may not have the money today to buy your book or your product or whatnot. They may not have that. But if you are somebody that's always hitting points and giving information and helping out them, like where they need to be helped without them knowing, they're going to then follow you. And that's what you do want. You do want them to follow you, because what did I say earlier? Who in the hell doesn't want people to keep coming back and buying from them? You want them to buy from you over and over and over and over, right? Oh, Jesus, right? So to do so, you got to make sure they following you. That's what you really want first. Now, the followers isn't the biggest T, but see, I'll tell you like this, when it comes to trying to get monetized by the social medias, the following doesn't matter. It's the engagement that matters. But since we are flipping it and we're more so focusing on trying to build our audience so that we can build them into converting consumers, then building those numbers does matter. Because you want them to keep coming back. You want them to love you. And the reason why people keep Shein and keep Walmart and Amazon as an app and a platform in their search bars or on their phone is because that's how they're following them. They're going to continue to keep going to those sites to buy stuff. You want them to keep continuing to come to your Facebook, your social media, to know what you got out there, what you give it. And eventually them clicking into your link that you have in the comments is going to have them follow you on your website, and then make your website a part of making your website a part of something that they follow and they're always buying from, especially if you have products or services that they want. Okay, so don't be salesy, be helpful, be a friend, grow a rapport with your viewers. Stop worrying about trying to get them to buy. Because that person may not have the money today, but guess what, y'all? We are 6 months into the year, which means we're halfway into the year, which means we are only a few months away from Christmas. Y'all have right now, this is where the 90-day trick comes into me. Y'all have right now 90 days to go ahead and start building a more of a following. Again, not for monetization, not to get cool points with social media platforms, but to start building an audience towards your brand, towards what you have to sell, towards what you have to help them with your services. 90 days, y'all can do this. In 90 days, you can garnish over 1,000 followers that will follow you. And then when Christmas starts coming around, they're going to remember the stuff that you have, because you're going to still be posting. You're not going to stop after those 90 days. You're just going to use those 90 days so that you could go ahead and start garnishing that audience, okay? Stop worrying about trying to get them to buy. That's the problem. Everybody wants somebody to spend money right now. Are y'all not looking at the goddamn economy? It's shit to bricks. Gas is high. They say eggs is high. My eggs ain't been high because I get them from a farmer. But eggs is high for some of y'all. That shit, this life is high. Rent is high. Electricity is going up the roof. Shit is getting high. So stop worrying about getting them to buy right now. And this is the reason why I'm telling y'all, stop worrying about getting them to buy right now. I swear to God, if I'm lying, I'm flying. Because the same people who are worried about their shit right now, when Christmas comes, they're going to spend money. They're going to spend money. They're going to spend money for a couple of different reasons. One of them is going to be because they're going to be depressed as fuck because the year was so hard. But for some reason, they're still going to spend money. Or they're going to spend money because the year wasn't so bad. They got a little bit of money and they're looking forward to their tax season. So they're going to spend that money. Or they just come up on a bonus, or all kind of different reasonings here and there. But my point is, stop fucking worrying about them spending money with you today and worry about getting them to trust you, to have a rapport with you, to want to follow you. So guess what they do? When Christmas comes around, they coming back because they want to get your Christmas journal. They're coming back because they love that tumbler that they wanted to get from you in June, but they couldn't because, kids just got out of school, graduation, money tight, summer school, summer camps, all that other shit. But now kids are in school, money done rolled in because, the season changes financially for people in the wintertime, if y'all didn't know that. In the middle of the year, people lose more money than they gain. But coming to the end of the wintertime, people gain more money that they lose out. This is why our government works in quarters the way they do. This is why our quarter benefit comes in at the end of January into February instead of January, February, March. It's like that because from the holiday, literally from October, the end of October, November, December into January is when the economy rises the most. See, these are things y'all need to know. And this is why it's more important to focus on trying to get your consumer around that time. And right now, y'all should be focusing on trying to convert them into being followers first. Make them fall in love with you. Y'all want people to buy from you, and I don't even know if I like you. That's crazy. Get them to fall in love with you first. You have to build trust and get seen. I don't know, y'all can see that, it's so tiny, but you got to build trust and you got to get seen. That's the most important part. Can I change this screen so I can make this bigger? I can. Okay. So again, sound human, sound relatable, sound like somebody that wants to connect. Do that first. Build that rapport. Get that friendship. Get that you know, I fucks with her. She funny. She always got tea, good information. Whatever it is that you need to do, build that with them first. Then down the line, you low-key slide in, and I know that might sound a little crazy, but this is business. You low-key slide in. Hey, y'all, did I show y'all my stuff that I got, that I made this, I made that? But again, you always are going to want to put your links in your comments because they may have seen it and they may not. But build a rapport first. You have to build a relationship with your consumer. Walmart, as shitty as it is, has a relationship with most of its consumers. They know who's coming in there. They know how to talk to their consumers. This is why it's hard to close them down. I know they did the whole Target boycott shit. For me, I was already boycotting. I don't really shop at Target like that. But that's because Target fucked up. They cheated in their relationship. They lied. They made them feel some kind of way. So guess what people did? I'm breaking up with you. I ain't messing with you. It's over for a minute. Because Target is still flourishing. They might be a little bit in the red, but they're not deep in the red. They coming up because so many people are coming back. Why? Because they started to rebuild a relationship. Whether you like it or not, whether you agree with it or not, that is what they did. And they know how to talk to certain people to get them right back in. You have to build that relationship. If you don't have a relationship, you don't have sales. Period. Okay? Then I feel like I got the same thing again. Say this instead. I think I did. I think I'm missing some of my images, y'all. I am so sorry. Because there's another part in here that I think I missed. Because I'm repeating and I think I made these are my ones that I made a bunch of different images about it. Because again, I state again about what you should say instead. I dropped the details underneath. Extra info is down below. I added everything you asked for down below. Check comments, more content posted down, etc., etc. That's what I typed. It's basically the same thing. There's another part in here, and I don't remember by heart how I actually typed it up, but I think I kind of really much said it. Like, to build that relationship, you have to build that relationship. If you don't have a rapport with these people are not gonna. Why would I trust you? Why would I believe that your skincare product is good? You wouldn't even told me you know what the hell to do with a skincare product. But if you are sharing information about how to use certain aloe veras and how to use certain creams and how to use turmeric or whatever, or you show them your routines. This is how I get ready for bed. This is how I do my facial stuff. And y'all can be doing that with your vixens, your talents. Y'all are those of you that are in my community, y'all are learning how to make AI characters, realistic ones that you can put those things together. There's a whole video out there that shows you how you can do these things. Come on now, y'all. Come on. Y'all got money in your pocket, shorty. What you think? Do those things. Whatever your brand is about, start talking about it in a helpful, guiding way. Whatever your brand is. If it's about books, start talking about it. If it's about books for kids, start talking about the school system and how women, mothers, and fathers and family people got to start making sure our kids are getting these books. Give them information on where they can go to free libraries or where they can get certain books at, and then tell them, oh, check this link out in my, or not, don't say check the links out, but say to them, check the comments for more information. And then you tell them, go click on this link, y'all. I got some children books that y'all might be interested in. And it might take them to your website where you sell goddamn children book. But relate with them. Everybody has a brand that relates to their audience. I promise you, everybody does. There's not a the reason why you have a brand that relates to your audience because it's something that they want, and they obviously want it because it's needed in their life somewhere. So everybody has a brand that relates to their audience. Try to relate to them first. That's how we need to be building this game when it comes to getting this monetization, and stop trying to make money um with Facebook, because the truth of the matter is Facebook is changing, and it can be good if you're using it the right way, and it can be bad if you over here playing games. Do it the right way. Utilize this platform to bring acknowledgement to your brand and to build a rapport with viewers that you are going to convert into consumers. But let's first make a relationship. Let's do that first. So that is really what I wanted to cover with you guys when it came to that and talking about investing. The investing part I knew was going to be short because it comes down to the bottom line of invest in yourself. That time, that picking the right people to guide you, to mentor you, to lead you. It does not have to be Coach Brazyl, but I promise you, you want it to be somebody that's going to keep it 100 with you. I'm not the coach for everybody. Yeah. Okay? Because I'm not big on sugarcoating shit. I'm not. And you're going to have a little bit of tough skin because, again, I'm going to say this and I'm going to say this over and over and over. You guys are more powerful than you know. That weak sauce shit that you feel is because you letting people play in your head, get into your mind. That is made up rhetoric. That is what you call the devil. That is what you call that bullshit. That is what you call not made of God. God put you through all the trials and tribulations you've been through because he knew only you could handle those stories. Only you can make it happen and come out of it stronger, more structured, more balanced, more focused. He didn't give freaking Lakeisha's situation to Brazyl because I don't know if I could have handled hers. He didn't give Brazyl's situation over to Jenny because she don't know she can handle mine. Everybody's journey was selected in your life for a reason. That structure, that maintenance, that build up to that power you have. And for y'all to start discovering it, you need to invest in yourself. Pick the right people that are going to support you and keep it 100 with you. Don't fucking play with you. Don't give you what sounds good. Don't just sell you a script. Be 100 with me. That's what y'all should want. Some truth may hurt. So, again, like I said, I may not be the coach for everybody because my truth may hurt. I'm not perfect, but I will call out the bullshit, even on my own self. Those who have been around me know I will call out my own bullshit. Because the only way for us to grow and to master our success is to be honest with ourselves. So, is it changing for the good or bad? Again, that depends on you. It does. Stop putting your links in your captions. Okay? Make sure it's in your comments so that you can allow them to also engage in your posts. So they have to dig deeper into what you're talking about, which is beneficial for you. Now, before I let y'all go, because I'm going to be a few minutes over, but let me show y'all something really quick. Let me show you something. I'm about to take it down here. Let me see. It's not this. I know that's my post that I did. I want to show you guys. It's something you guys probably already know this. I got a bunch of stuff I got to post in the groups. I got a bunch of shit that I was going over. I've been talking to her about to get some information. What did I do with it? Sorry, guys. Yeah, y'all seeing all my business right now, but it's okay. It's okay because y'all about to get this information anyway. So I'm about to drop it to you guys. Where is it at? Damn. Y'all see, I got a lot of stuff I got to go in here. And I got to start fixing certain things in here. Using, no. Damn, come on. Prompt still on. No. Okay, I might just end up having to do it because it's really simple. It's nothing major, but it's just something funny. Y'all may already know this. Damn, I have so much stuff. I could have sworn I've opened it up earlier. Y'all may already know this, may have seen this, may have done it. There it is. It's right in my face. Okay, so let me show you. So I don't know about you guys. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me switch this up really quick. I don't know about you guys, but I am a Canva lover. I play with Canva all the time, all the time, all the time, all the time. I gotta. Let me put it. No, I don't want to put this out. I play with Canva all the time, right? And I make so much different things inside of Canva, and I love Canva's elements. Y'all know when we go into Canva, we play with the elements. Let me matter of fact bring homegirl up. Um, is my Canva up over here? No, but let me bring her up. She been acting a little funny. For some reason, she keep kicking me out. I don't know how this happened. Keep kicking me out. You was fully paid for it. Complain with me. Let me see. Okay, she's pulling up. Okay. Let me just get her ready over here. So we all know. I don't know what that. Oh, I know what that is. Never mind. That's something different. We all know we love Canva's elements, and they usually be having like some good elements. Like most of the time, I could say I do love the elements I get from Canva. I know what I did. That's something I put on here. My bad. Let me delete that. I really do. So we go over here to the elements section in Canva, right? Hold on. Let me open the screen up all the way. All right. So in Canva, if we go over to the elements section, right, you know you can type all type of things in it. So if I was to type in baddie lips, right, I'm gonna just get lips like this. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get some stuff, and you can do fun stuff with it. You can get easily crafty and fun inside of Canva. Canva has so many new tools that I need to go over with you guys. I have not had time. I'm trying to get so many other things together for courses for 2027. It's a lot, child. I don't even want to go into all that. Okay. But there's a lot of stuff you can do in Canva right now that's really, really fun. And we loved Canva's elements because you can do some really cool, cute stuff in here. You baddie lips, you know what I'm saying? They thinking lips are just juicy, glossy, ooh, that's cute. But it's not like my brand. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want my brand. And if y'all didn't know, I'm actually trademarking Boss Baddies. That's being trademarked because I know everybody's always putting baddies on shit, but Boss Baddies is actually in the process of being trademarked right now and registered. Because I don't want nobody using it no fucking more. It's just that simple. If you do, you gonna pay me, son. But this doesn't do my brand, okay? So if I go into Canva and I type in certain stuff, I may not find. I'm gonna find these things, and then I might have to do a lot of work with it and da 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 da. But if I want it to be related to my brand, especially for those that are journal makers, that you're not just making journals with your face on them, you're making journals for that people can use everywhere. Okay. So with that being said, you might want to add some different elements to them. You might want to do some different things with your journals, or maybe you want to make cool flyers. Or if you're a 3D person, hey, 3D people, I'm new to the game, which I do got another announcement for that, but I'm going to announce it in our Boss Baddie Builders group. Okay. There's something good that's about to happen when it comes down to this 3D game. Okay. I'm super excited. But anyways, let me get back to it. Let me stay focused. But if you're a 3D maker, if you got one of those 3D printers, you might be like, I got stuff that I want to make that's different than what other people are making. You may not all want to make a goddamn shelf and a mirror and a lamp and all that other shit I keep seeing. I see some stuff and I'm like, oh, that's cute or whatever. But that ain't what I want to make. Okay. So you may want to make some certain specific things, but you can't find the elements here, or you can't find the file, or it's just, you can do all kind of different things. And one of the great ways of getting you guys some of your brand elements is by going to Chat GPT, is what you would do. And it's the simplest thing in the world. That's why I said this is just going to be quick and easy, y'all. You will go to Chat GPT and you're going to tell it to create you however many you want. I start off with 10 because I don't be wanting to give Rosebite too much. Because sometimes when I ask her to do a lot, she start acting like she disabled or some shit. And I ain't got time for those games with her. But I wanted some elements to match the whole Boss Baddie type of theme. We do have some shirts and some clothing, some sweaters, and some other Boss Baddie stuff that's dropping. Y'all know I've been working on this for like about a year and a half. And one of the issues that I had is us using stock images and stuff. And I was okay with it, but then I started thinking, no, because it's not my brand. I want it to be my brand. Not, you can't go on stock anything and find it. You ain't finding it. It's my brand because they're my elements. And so once I was in here, once I was like, you know what, let me tell Rosebite to figure it out for me. And I came in here and my good sis did her big one. I was like, wait a minute. Okay. So we got some really fun shit that's about to be popping for the Boss Baddie brand. Please stay posted. Keep staying with me because it's coming. Okay. So anyways, Oh, Jesus, my throat getting dry. So I went in here on ChatGPT and I said, create me 10 Boss Betty elements. And the reason why I knew to do the elements I want, because all my information about Boss Betty is in here. Me and Rosebud are one in one. We are paired with each other. She knows what I like and what I need. She knows the Boss Betty brand. You know what I mean? So I told her, go ahead and give me 10 Boss Betty elements using my brand, colors, and style. Okay. I said, I want them to be like lips, dollar signs, cute notebooks, girly elements, but business related and shopping related for the Boss Batty Mall. I'm giving y'all a little more information than y'all need to know, but y'all know the Boss Batty Mall. We about to drop our marketplace, and we're about to go over the applications for those of you who applied to have your store and your information posted in our mall where you guys can sell directly for free. Again, another space where we're giving stuff away for free. We give away opportunities all the time in our community because why? I want to see y'all win. Because what? I don't need your money. I need your engagement. I need your commitment. I need your loyalty. But that's another topic. Anyways, so I told it to do this, and then boom, it gave me these cute ass images. I was like, oh shit, I like those. I love my boss list. I love, a little dollar sign that I could probably find anywhere. Okay, I could probably find that anywhere. I ain't worried about that. But it gave me some fun little elements here. Now I'm gonna let y'all know. I went ahead and asked it to give me 10 more. It gave me some more. Now I did do this again, but I did it for something else that I don't want to share. I'm gonna be honest. But I'll just tell you guys that I continue to ask it on another one of my things. That's why I couldn't find it, and I got to try to find that one to rename it. But on another one of my things, I just kept telling it to give me certain elements, and it gave me certain elements that I can utilize on shirts, on my on my UVs, for my cups, for all of that shit, for all of that, y'all. All of that stuff, yo. I'm telling you, like, this was really fun to do. And it didn't take long, and you can make it match your brand. It can be elements that match your brand. So once you get what you want and you like, okay, I like these, all you're going to do is just hit the little download button. You hit the download button. But before you do that, y'all, before y'all do that, make sure y'all name this right. So I didn't name mine's right, and that's where I need to. Here's my, well, actually I did, Boss Batty Elements. I need to do that. And then I need to take this, click on my 3 dots. Then I need to go to my move to project, and I need to actually move it to my Boss Batty's project. So now it's in the my Boss Batty folder here in ChatGPT. So now it'll be easy for me to find it. I'll come back here, boom, here it is, and I can continue that conversation. The other thing that chat is now doing, if you guys didn't know, let me see, Saucy Saturday. Yeah, let me use this one. If you notice on the side here, I'm just showing you guys this real quick. I'm showing y'all more than I stated I was going to do, but I want y'all to see this. On the side here, you'll see these little, well, it keeps showing. You see those little lines over there? Over here, over here, over here, over here. Because if I get on it, if you go over it, it'll show you where your last request, your last text message, your chat message was in here, and what it ended up giving, and where you can just click into this, and it'll take you to the latest place that you were at. Okay, that's really, really dope. Once you do those things, you guys need to make sure that you guys have created your folders here in your project section. This is your project section. Oops, sorry. You click new project. You name it, you create it, your chats, you guys should be putting those in there to stay organized, okay? You can put cute little emoji things on here, but it's all your different stuff in here that you'll have, so you can always go back to. You can put, if your topic is about your t-shirts and it's always about different designs for your t-shirt, you now have a folder and you'll always be able to find it and go right into it, okay? You can also go into your search chats up here, and then you can type in whatever you were talking about in your chat, and it'll bring up those chats, and you can click into them to find them quicker. When you find them, name them and put them in the right folders. I just wanted to bring that up because I know me. I have this really, really bad habit of not always sorry, y'all. I just realized, where did it just take my thing? I have this really, 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 really bad habit of not always putting my stuff where it needs to be. I do that a lot. Like right now, I just lost my elements. So hold on. Sorry, my bad. Search, what we doing? So I'm gonna just say elements. I don't know why I couldn't find it, but see how quick it was for me to just go ahead and type it in there. I just typed in one word, just one word, and it was able to show me all the chats where I mentioned elements in it and brought it up. But again, I wanted to just show you guys that. So I had to throw that in there for y'all really quick, okay? But what you do is once it makes all the stuff that you want, and I advise you guys just do them 10 at a time because this is where a little bit of work is gonna come in, and I think it's a quicker way, but I gotta test it out and play with it on Canva. But this is where a little bit of work is gonna come in. So try not to do too many on one page at a time because you're gonna be aggy as hell if you don't. You don't have to do 10. You can start off with 4 at a time, 5 at a time, whatever. Just I would advise not going over 10. I just would. You're going to take it, you're going to download it though. You're going to download your pages. Then one of the things that I do, oh, why did I do that? One of the things that I like to do is I no longer do the whole going up to my uploads because sometimes I'll upload it, but I won't know the size that I need. So when I don't know the size I need, what I actually will end up doing is I'll take something. Once I download it, I'll just drag and drop it over here. I'll take it and I'll just drag it from my downloads and drop it. It'll give it a canvas, or it'll put it in a canvas already. So I don't have to try to figure out what size I need to have and all that. Even though in Canva now, you can change your canvases in different sizes within there. You can change it to multiple sizes in one canvas. And that's something that we'll have to go over at a later date too. I'm getting dry throat. I've been talking so much. But I like to drag and drop the stuff that I download from Canva or any of the sites that I use, and I want to bring it over to Canva. I just drag it and drop it here. I let it create a canvas for it. Then you can click into it. Of course, you know it's going to give you that message. Do you want to open up as a new design? Tell me yes. You open it up as a new design. Now, what's going to happen is once you do it, I think I did all my pages on here, huh? So once you do that, the page will be over here. And let me see. You can also always go to your uploads. I hope I don't have nothing crazy on here. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I don't know what's the last thing I had on here, and I don't want to get kicked off. Okay. Because y'all know I've been working on my Vixen stuff, and I bring stuff over here that's a little kinky, a little dirty. Okay. And I don't got time for them to be acting funny. Okay. I don't want them trying to get mad at me. But anyways, you'll I'm going to show y'all because let's say this is me doing the drag and drop that I had dragged, and I already dropped it over here. Actually, let me do it with this one because I haven't pulled those out yet. So, no, I think this is as big. I want to keep this. Anyhow, you don't necessarily have to make it fit the page. I just always do that because I don't know. It's a weird OCD thing with me. But again, if your elements will be on the one sheet that you drag and drop in here, right? The first thing you want to do is this. I always tell it to remove the background. It may see a background. It may not see a background, but I tell it to remove the background because I don't want nothing but the elements on this, right? So now that I got my background removed, I'm then going to go to my edit. Then I'm going to go to my see all. Then I'm going to go to my magic grab. And now with this, you would think you could do each single one of them, but for some reason it's going to attach them. But let me see if it'll be different with this, if I do it like this. Because I know with my elements, it kept them in the same thing. So hold on. I'm going to do that. You see how I clicked on each one of them? It gave me the outline for the whole thing. So now I'm going to hit grab. Now, if it works right, it should make these separate. I didn't think it was. See, instead, it just took it out of this. Y'all see how that's a white right there? That's all it did. So that's not what you want to do. This is why I said you don't want to put too many on your page because you don't want to end up having to do this tediously over and over. So really what you have to do is, again, you hit edit. You're going to go to your see all. You're going to go to your magic grab. Oh, my ear is itching. It's going to scan it all. I'm going to select this one. I'm going to tell it to grab it. I'm going to just do that one because you see if I do them all, it's just going to remove the back from it. Now, this becomes its own individual piece. Go here again, hit edit, same routine. For every single one of them, this is how you're going to do it. You're going to do it like this until you get all your elements out of out of the image as individual elements, individual pieces that you can then use, again, for either your journals, you can then use for STL files, you can then use for getting them turned into UVs on DTF. And if you didn't know, your local Walgreens does DTF. If you don't use your local Walgreens and you want to use like Ninja prints? I like them. I've used them before. They're really, really good. You can send this over to them. This is a great way to send it over to them. They'll take it. They'll turn it into a UV. Or if you're like me, somebody that's absolutely nuts, I went ahead and I bought a UV DTF printer. that I'm learning how to use right now. I don't know what the hell's wrong with me. I just decided to buy these products. Okay, just sue me a little crazy, but I also feel like it's beneficial because all the ups and downs I've had over the last 2 years when it comes to working with people and getting reasonable pricing so that I can be able. Oh, make sure I want to make sure I get my straw at the top. Yeah. Get all of that. I didn't get the straw on these ones. I just realized that. Dang it. Anyways, that's okay. It's just been a hassle. It's been such a hassle. Like it's been too much. Now I'm gonna go ahead and just delete that. But it's been so much, and that's when I was just like, F it. You know what? This is something I could do on my own. Honestly, I already do heat press, and I already do my cups. You know what I'm saying? Ninja transfer. Yes, ma'am. Ninja. I do like them. And they will get you your transfers in like 24, I would say sometimes 48 hours because I've had it where it wasn't the very next day. But you're not waiting long. So like I'm not complaining because you're definitely not waiting too long. And they do a great job. And I think they're pretty affordable. But if you can, at some point when it becomes in your business budget, you should try to invest in getting a machine of your own. And the one that I got is from X Tools. I will be once I learn it more, I'm going to show you guys because it's not all the work that most people have to do with a UV DTF machine. Is they take out a lot of the hard work of that extra powder and all that shit. They remove all that stuff, and then again, when you're doing the stickers and stuff like that, you don't even it's dope. It comes where it already silhouettes it or not silhouettes it. Oh, what's the word? It does the damn. That's the wrong word, y'all. I can't even think. I was reading it in my book earlier from opening up the box or whatever. But basically, it adds the cover on it so that you can peel it off and you can put it on stuff. Again, I think it was worth it because, like I said, I've been trying to work on Boss Baddie products, and I feel like people think I'm lying about so much shit because nothing has came out quite yet. But that's because y'all don't understand this back end, this fighting, this not even fighting, but having to deal with different people who are trying to be in their greed mode instead of their helpful mode. And I'm not saying helpful giving it for me for free, but damn, some of the stuff that they were pricing me out, I was like, that's insane. I could go out and buy I could buy the clothing myself, press it here, package it up because I love packaging shit. One thing y'all do know, I love talking about presentation. Presentation is key to a lot of shit being good product, good service. So I love that. My packaging game is proper. Okay. So that's why I bought it. But anyways, enough of that yabba yabba. Back to this. So as you guys see, boom, here you go. So now I was able to take these, and these aren't even my elements, actually. These are actually pictures from my cups that I made from me using somebody else to make my 3D stuff, and now I got a 3D machine. But anyways, for my actual cups that I made, they're different pictures, and I lined them up, took a picture, had to remove the background, blah 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 blah. And this is what I have here. So now they're individual cups that I have on here. But again, this is what I do with my elements. So now I have these individual elements that I can utilize on pictures, on photos. For those of you guys who did the application, you may remember seeing some of these elements on the application that you did because I was able to do that. If you're making journals or if you want to make your website fun with stuff like that, because y'all already know what Coach Brazyl is about to say. If you're not making a Canva website, baby, you might be missing out on some good things, but you don't have to do a Canva website. Now that these are created, you can literally go ahead and take these and use them on your other websites. You can use them on your PayHip website. You can use them to make your sites and your areas look really fun. Your social medias look really cute in certain areas. You can do that now, okay? So you now have these elements. Now, what you aren't going to want to do is print them as one. This is where a little bit more tedious work comes into play, but the quick way of doing it in my book is making copies. So you're going to duplicate the page, however many pages you need. So again, is why I would say don't do a bunch of them at one time. And the reason why I say that is because on here is where you're going to go ahead and I'm going to click and I'm going to delete. Okay. This is where a little bit of the tedious work comes in. Actually, I'm doing it the most tedious way. Highlight them all, trash it. Now I can take this one element and I can make it big enough how I want it. And now I can let's go here. I want to put it like this. Now it's done. I got this one element. Maybe I want to use this on a shirt. Maybe I want to use this to hot press on a journal. There's a bunch of things you can do now with it. You're going to go to your Canva. And you see they got print with Canva too. Y'all know y'all can print with Canva. Here's the tea though. Canva, I love her down. Oh my God. This is my girlfriend. I love her, but this heifer be tripping. Them print prices, girl, I don't know if she don't know that she not the only motherfucker out there. But I think she thinks she the only person out there, child, because her prices are ridiculous. And all I'm saying is don't do it to Canva. Is what I'm saying. I'll tell y'all to go to Canva about almost everything, just not that print. They print is off the Richter. I don't know what's in their Kool-Aid, but it's too much of whatever it is in their Kool-Aid. But go over here to Canva. Then you're gonna go to your download, and then you have your different options in here, okay? From PNG to SVG to PPX for Microsoft Power. I brought that up because somebody actually used something on here with this. I haven't quite used that yet, but they ended up telling me about it. I was like, this is cool. It does this whole document thing. You can even turn your elements into different gifts. So let's say you go to where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Let's say I tell it now, okay, give me no, I'm gonna say give me four because I don't want to do a lot. Give me 4 cute boss baddie girls that have a chibi look and boss baddie gear. Now I'm sure we all know this, okay? Because you guys have been making, emojis of your face and all the other stuff. Y'all could have took those same emojis and turned them into the same elements that you can use in all these different places and different spaces, just the same, okay? So while it's doing that, what you can do, like I said here, is you can do it as a PNG or an SVG. Again, the SVG works great for if you're doing POD. And if you're like, whoa, what's POD? How do I get into it? Don't worry. I know I've been talking about dropping that class for like 2 years. Listen, those that were in the Boss Baddies, standing on, I'm not the Boss Baddie, but the standing on business course, we went over some POD stuff. I know some of y'all stayed with it, some of y'all did not, which is crazy because they have changed and added so much stuff. Those of you guys that dropped out of the POD stuff when you signed up, you guys missed out on a lot. And I don't know if y'all can get into it now, but I know I got a whole lot of new things going on with it, and I'm excited about it. I love not having to have inventory, but able to create all kind of stuff with my POD services that I use. And it's not Printify, Printful, all them goddamn money scaping ass people. I use a totally different resources because they have good quality products and they do their job right. But anyways, that's a conversation for another story. But it's been a bunch of different changes, but I will be having that type of information drop. That course will be ready soon. But anyways, the SVG works great. It also works great for those people that do 3D because we need an SVG file to then turn it into an STL file. It's like so much shit I'm finding out, child, when it comes to 3D. 3D, as my girl Rena says, 3D is not for the weak, honey, and it's not. But once you get the hang of it, which is something you can get the hang of it, you get the flowing, it's great. And like I said, I got some great things. Don't think I'm just giving you guys a 3D printer and I'm just going to leave y'all stuck. We got some great things coming up. One of our boss baddies has said, you know what, coach, I will team up with you. And she's already very skilled with the 3D world and she's going to help us out with some shit. So I am absolutely excited. But okay, we almost done, y'all. We almost done. I promise, swear to God. But that's why you would want to download it like that, or just a PNG, or just an image, or whatnot. Or again, you could turn it into GIF. Oh yeah, that's what we're supposed to be doing. So you can make it into the GIF, and this is the last part I'm gonna show y'all. Is she ready? Boom! I got cute little ones. I got some cute little ones. So I'm gonna go ahead and I am going to download them and download it. Sorry, guys. I don't know who this. Not right now. Okay. So I should have downloaded. Now let me go over here really quick. I promise I'm trying to go a little bit quicker. Why? Sorry, hold on. Hey, you're gonna have to call me back. I'm on a live right now. I love you to death, but oh hi, sugar booger. Auntie will call you back. I'm on a live, okay? All right, I love you, princess. All right, bye, baby. Can you call Julius? Who did you say, Julius or Kalia? Yes, call Kalia. See if she answers, baby. All right, bye, baby. Sorry, y'all. That's my cute little niece. She always wants attention at all hours of the night. Anyways, yeah, now. Actually, I don't even have to do that. But let me show y'all how, like I said, when I would do, if I do a drop. So how I have that as a download. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to hurry up really quick because I just want to see if the gift thing works. I don't want to be lying to y'all. Okay, so y'all see it's right here. It's right here. So let me take it. Then I just drop it. I like to just drop it because, like I said, it gives me the canvas and I don't have to worry about trying to figure out the size or none of that other shit. It's just boom, here you go. I'm ready. Click into me. Boom, I'm clicking into them. There they are. Now, again, we will, oh, this is where I'm going to say open an editor. You'll open an editor, okay? And then the same steps, y'all. I do the first thing first. I do the background remover because I want to remove anything that might be extra pieces in there. So I always do my background remover, make sure it's gone. It's gone. Good to go. We're gonna do the same thing. We're only gonna do one though, okay? Because I wanna hurry up and get you guys going because it's 10 o'clock at night and we gotta go. Scan over, and we're gonna pick our girl. You're looking cute. She reminds me of my Jenny. This one reminds me of my Jenny. I don't even know Jenny's online, but this one reminds me of my Jenny. I gotta make sure I get all of it. You gotta click on it good. Take that little arrow. I don't like that. You're not clicking on her fingers, and I feel like you're not gonna get her fingers. Oh, I feel like you're not gonna get her hand. That's gonna be weird. I want her whole hand, God. I want to make sure you got her bag. I want to make sure you got her shoe. You use that little arrow so you can make sure. See, it got the shoe, got the earrings, it got the hat, it's got the bag. Come on, please get the hand, please. I may not be clicking on her hand as I thought. No object detected is what it keeps saying. So I may not be as close. Come on, my mouse is always a sucker. It is just not getting those fingers. I'm hoping. Okay, I'm gonna just leave it right there because we run out of time. That's gonna make me mad. Though. I don't like that you ain't. But this one reminds me of my Jenny. I don't know. It just does. Jenny reminds me of you, Pooh. Okay, anyways, grab her. We're gonna take her out. We're gonna get her whole look. Boom, she ready to go. Oh, and her book didn't come. Now y'all playing. So now I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna put her all the way back in here. Background remover. No, I don't need that. Okay, so the background is removed. I'm gonna go back to edit. My see all, my grab. Let me grab you. You holding on to all your stuff. Let me grab you. Make sure the outlines are everywhere, y'all. Her bag isn't fully outlined. Make sure you get that whole bag. Because again, you don't want pieces. You want to make sure the outline is getting everything. You don't want nothing missing. Yeah, yeah. If you click it twice, it'll go blue like it's giving you that warning, like I got it, or it's moving off. So make sure you click it so you can make sure you got everything. I hope I got everything of homegirl. Let me go ahead and do this part. Do it manually. I probably should have did it manually. I probably should, but you see me. Look at this. You're making me mad. What'd you do to my girl's phone? That's weird. I don't understand why it's not. Oh, because of the layers on here now. So because they have this magic layer thing, it's a bunch of stuff that it can remove in your image now. I keep forgetting about the magic layer. So even when you guys are doing the magic grab, it's grabbing certain things by its layer if you're not clicking on it. So you're right, you can do the manual, but you see here how it's scanning? It's because there's layers on here that it's probably about to separate. And I want to see if the phone is one of those layers. I do need to do a whole nother Canva live where we're sitting here. You see? All these are different layers, including the phone. Everything, everything, everything. All right. Well, I didn't want those layers for real. I didn't. I just wanted to see where the layers is at. That's how you can also detect how many layers you have inside your image as well. Just FYI by clicking magic layer. So let me go back to magic grab. And yes, I'm gonna go ahead and click you because you slick moving. You slick moving. I'm gonna click here. Try this one more time. I think that was the only thing that did not end up coming with her. So I'm gonna try to do this. Let's get all this, sis. Please come on, because I gotta move on to the next thing for the night. I'm about to be up until 3. You ready, girl? Whoo, shit. Okay, y'all, she ready. So let me just go ahead. I really didn't probably need to do that, but let me just get rid of y'all real quick. Let me just delete y'all on some quick note shit. Okay. So once you've done that, I think when you do the gift, and don't give me the line. It's been a while, y'all. I want to make sure I animate her some. Oops, come on. What did I do? I'm about to. Oh yeah, I've been wanting to do the ink splash. I gotta go over the ink splash with y'all too. Because I think if you don't Give it motion, y'all. Don't give me line. I'm gonna just give her this slow sliding in motion. We're just gonna do that because I just kind of want to kind of get it moving really quick. Okay, so we're gonna just do that motion right here. That's done. I'm gonna leave it just the size that it is. It's bigger than what I would usually do, but I want to get through this because y'all get the idea. Y'all know y'all can change your sizes and stuff, right? Y'all, we're all aware of that, right? If you don't know, don't worry. I am gonna do another live, and I might sit here and spend time because I don't know if y'all know about the ink splash. I don't know if y'all know about how to use the layers. I don't even know if a lot of you guys still remember the bulk creation. For those of you that are making journals, y'all are probably taking long steps to get your journals done when y'all could be doing it really quick with the bulk creator. And y'all could be doing that with your elements, with your cute little characters, with a lot of stuff, with your pages, a lot of stuff. So we're gonna do a recap. And if you don't want to wait until then, y'all can always go to my Facebook or the YouTube page for the Boss Baddies. We have a whole video that goes over that. Okay. And it's free, obviously. So, anyways, back to this. So I clicked on it. I'm gonna go to download. It's a video. I'm gonna turn it into a GIF. I'm gonna turn it into a GIF. I wanted to keep its transparent background. Okay, it may appear different when exported. I got you, but I don't want all of them. I just want this one. So I'm gonna download her really quick. It shouldn't take that long because it's not a long. GIFs are like seconds. They're like what, 10 seconds, probably less than that because 10 seconds is kind of long, to be honest. I've been making amazing videos thanks to our sister Tarnice's awesome video tutorial. I've been making great videos, and they've been dope. Okay, so now it's asking me what I want to open it in. See, this is what I'm saying. There's a little different. It's been a while, y'all. Laugh at me. It's okay. It's been a minute. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. Here's my gift. She moving. Because the GIF is going to keep moving. It's not going to stop. I'm sorry. It just now clicked in my head what the GIF does. So a GIF is something that you don't have to put a timer on it. You don't have to set. So certain things in Canva, you can set these timers or you can say to it that you want it to consistently keep going. But if you make it a GIF, it's going to keep going no matter what. So whatever motion you give it, it'll keep going. That's what I couldn't remember. Even if I took this, and I'd say I took her over to Gemini. Oh shit, I gotta do another one. We're running slow. We 2 hours and 40 minutes in here. I'm gonna have to do another live because I'm gonna show you how you can take this. It just now clicked me. It's been so long since I really played in Canva, y'all. I'm so sorry, but I realized I miss you, boo. I miss you, girl. I gotta come back because I remember I used to make these really dope ass fun gifts, and y'all can do it with a lot of shit that y'all do, right? But I'm gonna show you guys how to take the. Get out. I'm almost done. How you can take your images, give it motion, bring it to Canva, turn it into a GIF, and you can use it. Y'all can use it on your Facebook when y'all dragging somebody, when y'all trolling somebody, or just when you want to be cute and funny or whatever. And you can also use it on your website. You can also use it as your on your TikToks, a lot of different things. So I'm gonna show you that. But that's what a GIF does. You see how she ain't stopped? I haven't had to do nothing with her. She's just gonna keep going and going and going and going. She's not gonna stop because that's what a GIF does. And a GIF is only a few seconds at a time. It's as you see here, it's just a few seconds repeating that loop over and over and over. So a GIF is actually an image loop, just so in case y'all didn't know. And I'll show you guys how y'all can do this with more stuff that you guys probably have and you may not have known, but that's how you can do that. You can turn, again, you can go to, sorry, y'all, we're getting out of here. We're getting out of here. You can go to ChatGPT and you can tell it to give you elements that match your brand, give you little cute images that match your brand. Use this to make your elements and all that stuff that match your brand that you can put on almost any and everything that you're doing. Okay, download it, data drop it right here in Canva. Let it make a little Canva space for you. Sorry. Let it make this little Canva space for you so that it's in there. Go ahead and do the steps to go ahead and remove it. Hold up. Yeah, do the steps to go ahead and remove each one of those pieces. Oh, I opened up a new Canva. My bad. There it is. There it is, y'all. Do the steps so that you guys can separate them and have different elements for different reasons to add on different stuff on all different places, including turning them into SVGs to go ahead and put on products such as your cups, your bottles, your shirts, all kind of stuff. You can get way more creative. And I'm going to tell y'all something. This is the last time I'm about to tell you. The last little advice I'm going to give y'all. I know 4th of July is coming. I know Juneteenth is coming. I understand that. But the holidays that y'all should really be focused on, y'all are doing the wrong thing right now. Y'all focusing on the holidays that people don't go super hard and planning on. Like they don't. 4th of July, we're going to buy a couple of hot dogs, some burger patties, maybe some ribs, throw it on the grill, give it a couple of people. If folks is even doing that, shoot off them fireworks. Y'all doing too much. 4th of July, y'all be doing too much. Folks is not about to buy like that. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying they're not going to buy. I'm saying they're not going to buy like that. And you may just end up wasting time, space, energy, all that shit on it. You can do it. I'm just saying, don't waste don't dive so much into it. Listen to me though. The holidays that is coming up that people plan and put a lot of thought process into and shop a lot for: Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. Y'all need to be making products today. And when I say today, I mean yesterday for those holidays. Y'all are spending time on the wrong holidays. I got one of my girls, I see her just posting all kind of shit about Juneteenth, da 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 da. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure she probably ain't getting no sales or nothing because people aren't literally out there pushing for that shit like that. They're not. Stop spending time on that. Get ready for the major holidays. We are coming to the economy's quarter end. That's what y'all have to think about. The economy's quarter end is what's coming up. That means you need to be making stuff for that quarter end. That quarter end includes Halloween. This is when it starts. Halloween, Thanksgiving, and especially Christmas. Okay? Because after that, the next thing you need to get into is the Love Boat. Because that following year, the next major holiday to really prepare for is Valentine's. Okay? So right now, y'all should be going ahead and maybe creating elements for Christmas stuff. Okay? Maybe creating cute little girlies for Christmas stuff, for Halloween stuff, for all that stuff. Maybe you need to do that instead of all the other shit y'all doing. Maybe you could be making Halloween journals. Okay? I'm just saying, y'all love the shit out of journals. There's so many damn journals out there. Y'all do know there's other digital products y'all can make, right? Don't worry, if you don't know, I'll make a list of them and drop it for you. And they're not just freaking journals, for God's sakes. Jesus. But I'm not knocking it. Make your journals. Okay, I'm not knocking it. But I'm just saying there's other things y'all can do. Get ready for those 3 major holidays, even Thanksgiving. You'll think, well, do they do a lot for Thanksgiving? Yes, start thinking about decor. Thanksgiving decor. Think about that. Also, a lot of families still do use Thanksgiving as a family reunion time. So also start thinking about promoting the fact that you make shirts, you make pillows, you make banners, you do all that shit for those family holiday get-togethers, vacations, reunions, and et cetera, et cetera. Get ready for that type of shit. Get ready for the major holidays, ladies, okay? Y'all are focusing on these small holidays. I know it seems like 4th of July is the big holiday. It is for major brands. Walmart, Target, them, because they're the ones that sell grills. Now, if you're at home making fucking grills and you're selling chicken wings and stuff like that, go off, sis. I am not trying to stop you there. But if you're not, and you're just going to be offering a cup, a cooler, or something like that, please don't. People aren't trying to spend a lot of money like that on 4th of July. They want simple stuff, affordable stuff, so they can mostly eat and have fun with fireworks, okay? Keep that in mind. Juneteenth, it is a very big, important celebration. But again, it's one where people are going to put on their little outfits and then they're going to go to events that major companies are doing. But I will say, if you can get into events where you can be a vendor, then go be a vendor. Go sell your stuff at stuff like that for Juneteenth, okay? But it is time, as of yesterday, to start making products for the major holidays that's coming up, which is Christmas. Which is Halloween first, which means you can make all kind of stuff. There's all kind of things that people will buy. They want the cute Halloween purses. They want the cute Halloween mugs. Make you some cute Halloween capes. Make you some cute Halloween sweaters. There's a lot of shit that you can make for Halloween. Again, I already spoke on Thanksgiving. There's things you can make. Think decor, think family gatherings, get-togethers, reunions. Christmas is a plethora of shit you can make. It's Christmas. They're going to buy all kind of shit for kids, boyfriend, girlfriends, exes, new exes, going to be exes, mama, daddies, uncles, sisters. It's everybody. Everybody getting somebody. Everybody getting something. So get ready for those holidays. And this is the thing. This is June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So usually people will say 6 months. I'm going to be real with y'all. Y'all literally have 3 months to gain an audience. And then you have 2 months to start making products that you want to start pushing out there and showing people by October. Like dead ass. Y'all need to get ahead. You want to know why big major stores start putting stuff out sometimes a month or 2 in advance? Because that's how the market works. You have to think just a little bit like a big box market. Y'all are planning for shit that's about to happen in a couple of days, in the next month. And I'm telling you now, your sales is plummeting. I'm just being real. I know somebody be like, she don't know what she's talking about, girl. I'm selling shit right now. Great. That's awesome. They're probably not buying it for the holiday though. They're probably buying it because it's a product that they just want. But if you're making products and your ads and stuff are about the holiday, you already are plummeting. You're losing money. Stop. Start making things in regards to the major upcoming holidays. Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and you need to start doing that now. You need to start making ads, and when I say ads, relatable posts in regard to that. Do not put your links in the caption. Put it inside the comments, okay? Remember, stop using these platforms to try to monetize, but use these platforms because they got millions and thousands of people on there so that you can start building an audience. Dump the idea of monetization from social media because that shit is dead. And y'all gonna see how much more dead is gonna get. You ain't got to believe me. Just watch these big influencers. See how many of them are out here now begging for money. They're not influencing you to join a brand to buy from the brand. They're trying to get y'all to send the money. They're crying about these houses that they bought that was too goddamn much because they thought they were gonna live in this life forever. They need you to pay their bills. So they're out here crying because that influencer life, well, it was only meant to last for so long. Stop trying to be an influencer. Stop trying to monetize the social media. Start using these platforms the way they're using you, except you actually gain from it. Okay? All right, y'all. This went from 2 hours for 2 hours and 50 minutes, what it was not supposed to be. I am late for my next meeting. It's okay, though. I let them know. I let them know what's up. I got a whole nother group on a whole nother platform. So I'm on my way to them. But I thank y'all so much for joining. Is there any questions? Y'all can hit me with some questions really quick. I'm not trying to rush that bad. I already told my other platform I'm going to be late. So they know that. If y'all got questions, drop it in there. If y'all got suggestions, drop it in there. We got 10 minutes before I shut this down. So let me know if there's anything y'all got out there, any question, anything y'all want to know more of, or y'all want to see me do more of. I already know with Canva, I am going to start doing some more lives so I can show y'all more stuff with Canva because there is a lot of hidden stuff in Canva that I've played with here and there, but I just haven't had time to show y'all because I always want to make a video. But I think I'm just going to go ahead and do manual. And then I'm going to just start I'm not manual, do lives and then start chopping my lives so I can show you guys how to do it. Or chopping my lives into a pre-recording and then putting it on YouTube. But I am going to start doing more manual stuff, okay? Or manual. Why the fuck do I keep saying manual? Because I keep reading this word manual. I am going to start doing more lives. That's what I'm going to start doing, especially when it comes to creating stuff. But is there any questions, y'all? I'm here right now. Y'all can ask me. Even if y'all have to go into the group and ask it, please do, okay? Oh, let me show something else really, really, really fast, and quick, really fast and quick, just because it keeps coming up, y'all. I love y'all to death, but let me show this because there seems to be some confusion when it comes to our Discord. So let me just do this real quick. And I promise I will leave y'all alone. We're going to end this out. I just want to share this. This is our Discord, y'all, okay? In the Discord, I did a video. It's a whole hour video that shows you guys from our Facebook groups all the way to the Discord. If you guys are trying to get into the Vixen Playground, you're not going to see that because it's private. If you guys are trying to get to Mentor Tarnice's video, you're not going to see the video link because it's private. But to get access to those, you see where it says the Boss Baddie Lounge right here where you guys come in, y'all say, hey, we wave at each other, we let each other know we here. This right here, if you go right underneath it, and it says right here, Boss Baddie Asset Link, if you click it, you will find links to different things that we're giving you guys. You just got to click into them. It'll lead you to what you got to do, the steps you got to take. Then once it's done, all you got to do is come right back here to the Boss Baddie Lounge. Let us know, hey, I just subscribed to this, that, or the other. And then you will be let into the other, or you come here under which is still in the mentor in the video glow lab. You'll come here to the glow pass, type your email address in here so Tarnice will see it, and then she will give you access in there. We don't grant immediate access because we want to make sure people are not just, as we get bigger, we want to make sure people are not just putting anybody in there. Okay, we want to avoid that trickery that could happen. And I want y'all to understand there's more video tutorials coming. Video tutorials on how to do YouTube channel story times and all kinds. There's more stuff coming. Y'all just got to give us some time because creating these videos is not quick and easy because we're not copy and paste. We're giving you hands-on original experience stuff. We're not taking somebody else's shit and doing it. Okay, we're showing you literally from our actual experience. That's what you guys get from us. Real tea, not watered down bullshit. All right. All right, y'all. I think that's about it, child. I ain't got nothing else. Does anybody else got something else? Does anybody else got something else? Because if not, I enjoyed this night that I had with y'all. I thank y'all so much for showing up when y'all didn't have to, but you did anyways. So I absolutely appreciate you from the bottom of my heart to the top of my tippy toes. I thank y'all so much. If there's no questions, let me check the other side, make sure. Very, thank you, thank you. I'm glad that it was informative for you. Again, I'm gonna try to do more lives. Okay, I promise I will. I thank y'all so much for coming through when y'all didn't have to. Have a blessed night. Tomorrow is this starts our new week, so be ready to boss up, think like a boss, move like a boss, and act like a baddie. Not a Zeus Network baddie, but like a real baddie, which is a real woman. Let's do that. All right. I love y'all each. I'll see you guys in the community. Thank y'all. I'm gonna end this live. I hit